Hello, and welcome to another Triad Gamers stream. I'm Nick, your host tonight, as usual on Thursday evening streams. And by the cutesy music, you probably, or, by checking out the Twitch site or my notifications or anything, we're playing some more Paper Mario tonight. People seem to kind of enjoy seeing it on our channel, and I am willing to play it because I've already started it. And honestly, I'm gonna hit a point in the game coming up pretty soon where I just honestly don't remember the story as well. So that's something that we'll handle at that point. However, some customary things before then. And I'll kind of mute the game just for a little bit here. So that you can check us out more of our content on triadgamers.com. We have my Buff Friends of Swords deck is up has one up recently, as well as some talk about some fun commander game that Belmont had found and was highlighting with one of our frequently watched Twitch and cosplayers, Olivia. So feel free to check that out on our website. You also can interact with us on Twitter, Instagram, or on Facebook using at the place at Triad Gamers. It's the same across the board, just like it is here on Twitch. You can find us in the same way. Another thing I did want to mention, and that's kind of why music, because I do have a bit of a serious topic, but basically, September is Suicide Prevention Month, and as someone who is actively talking about it a lot at work right now, because we're actually talking about it a lot during my business, we do kind of want to highlight a charity that we're very big on, and that we're uh, into during this month that it really holds a special place in our heart, which is the Trevor Project, which you can kind of see above my head here. I'm going to kind of try to point to it as much as I can. Um, but basically, the Trevor Project is similar to the National Suicide Helpline, which you can call at any time to get assistance. The Trevor Project is specifically geared towards LGBTQ people, specifically usually teens and young adults is where a lot of their programming goes, which is a very needed group, or it's needed support for that group, just as there are higher rates for LGBTQ people that when you're teens and young adults for suicide, unfortunately, depression and suicide especially. So we wanted to contact that out. Now we don't have any certain campaigns or any benefits, just because we're not at that level, unfortunately, to really kind of do that kind of poll. But we did want to highlight it, and you can feel free to use our chat command, which is in the title as well as right under me right now, to get a link to check out the Trevor Project, as well as if you wish to donate, if you do have the option. Of course, again, we don't expect anything, but if it is something that people would be interested in, we want to provide that information, as well as just because they're so near and dear to our hearts. I was someone who was on Trevor Space, their kind of social media that they've completely brought up off the ground for under 25 LGBTQ kids. I was on that until 25, because at that point they do kick you off, because for safety and everything. But I was on that, and it is something that we've faced as gay men, that it's something that we hope no others have to, and that's kind of the goal of the Trevor Project, is to kind of reach out and minimize that statistic as much as possible. So, all that aside, let's play something cute and lazy and relaxing, because I am lucky enough to be off to work tomorrow. So, I'm going to enjoy the nice, relaxing, dulcet tones of 8-bit music. Uh, if that's any way relaxing at any sort. Um, so we left off, for those that may not have joined us at that time, or maybe you're watching our VOD and you want to go back and deal with me for 3 hours more than you have to, which I totally understand. Where we left off is we had gone through the kind of Goomba area, and we met up with the Goomba family, and Goombario joined our party. And so he's kind of good for tattling kind of thing. We ended up in Toad Town. We got a general sense of, hey, we need to collect the star spirits who are captured, to be able to fight against Bowser, who has stolen the star rod from them and can grant any wish of his own. We need the star spirits because they're the ones that can counteract it. Usual setup point of having to go to 7 different locations before you battle Bowser. On the way, we made it to this Koopa Town, where there were these little furry creatures that were attacking, basically mischief makers and stealing shells, and that's where we met Cooper. Cooper the Koopa. Yes, that is the naming convention. Goombario the Goomba and Cooper the Koopa. I will promise you it won't. It will not deviate from that, and if that will bug you too much, I totally understand you leaving now. For me, I must persist on behalf of you, my audience. But so we're kind of ended up here, and we don't have we just got this all set. We've met some Bob-ombs that came from the nearby fortress, and funny enough, that's where we're going to be heading to try and free one of the Star Spirits, specifically the older guy. Let's see, I was just making sure I haven't. Yeah, see, I have both of them, so I can swap back and forth between them. And I have a few items, and I've leveled up once, so I'm almost to leveling up again. You can see 78. Hopefully that will come soon. But I really don't need to head anywhere else. I think, yeah, I'm all healed up. So we're just gonna head out, and we're probably gonna level up before we get to the fortress. Just based on knowing things with that journey. And we'll kind of look around for hidden stuff along the way, because that's how you find your badges. And so we'll head that way, and we'll see. Now, is there anything behind here? I feel like there's something hidden behind here. Nope, okay. That just seemed... in Paper Mario, they like to deal with the kind of 2D format a little bit and mess with you in areas, so sometimes you have to look behind areas to actually find some things on purpose. So, ooh, got it. Boom. This is also a good reminder that there is a little bit of glitchy nature of sometimes. Oh, hey. Little glitchy. Oh, hi. Can't see. I have not switched back. Thank you. That is why I need an audience sometimes. There we go. We are professionals, as we like to say, and that is impressive. But thanks, David, for mention. Basically, we're in a battle, so I'll jump back a little bit after this, but we'll just go ahead. Trash stream, throw it all away. No, I don't think Belmont would allow me to do that. I think there's something in my contract about this. But thanks for coming out, David, and joining. Just curious, actually. I'd be curious if you have you played Paper Mario? And this is one big for me, but I know it wasn't for everybody as much as it was for me. Throw Belmont away. No, he cooked me food tonight, and that's kind of the weight of my heart. But basically, we just came from Koopa Town and went this way and checked behind those kind of weird green and blue diglets for things. I mean, I also have to call that out. Belmont's on the Try Gamers right now. I have to call that out for no throwing away because I will be completely honest. We have had to throw away one or two. I mean, there were test streams on purpose, but cook me food, please. Hi, Sarah. I mean, I will leave it up to Belmont as I think we've talked about. I am not the cook of the family, so well, let's go get the star piece while I remember this exists. Yeah, kind of forgot about that. Oh yeah, get ready for this music to just get stuck in your head, because it's just constant. It doesn't change. I mean, not that I'm complaining, that's why I'm playing it. I just, oh. Actually, when I turned this game on to try it out and kind of get it going, I ended up downstairs and Belmont was asking what was wrong because I was tearing up just from the nostalgia feeling of it, because it just reminded me so much of childhood. I was just like, oh. Yeah, I mean, he is pretty big on his barbecue, so if you can convince him on that, then I think you're good. Oops. Oh, it's gonna be a kill them all moment. Oh, you got a grill, nice. I mean, have you cooked things on it now and tried things out? Oh, I got a FIP back. We're gonna call it a fit because we don't want to call it something else. Oh, that's true. He hasn't seen our new place since we moved at the beginning of March. And I mean, even though it's only been like a month and it's the beginning of April now. I mean. Do you make all kinds of... We probably talked about this and I forgot there. So I apologize on that. I realized I'm like, wait a second, I might have forgotten this conversation. Oops. I'm not paying attention to my action commands. I'm starting to mess them up. Which is probably just gonna happen. There's Ravenloft. Oh yeah, we named it Ravenloft. Based on just the feel of it. So, yeah, we are nerds. I mean, at least it's I would call us basic nerds though. I mean, it is after a D&D setting, to be fair. Okay, we're about to level up, so I really don't mind too much other things. Ooh, let's get that lightning strike thing. Bloop. Go away. I want to hit the lightning. Bonk. Ba-dum-bam-bam. Bam-ba-dum-bam. Ooh, this seems like this is gonna... Well, I guess it doesn't matter too much, because... I'm gonna level up here after this, so... Full friend nerd. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you really should. I mean, you've decided to be friends with us, and I don't know what has driven you to that decision, but, still trying to figure... Still asking the experts on how that happened. Oh, see, and I leveled up. Okay, so I've been doing okay with hit points. I don't think there's a huge issue there, because we've only been taking like 1 or 2 at a time. We can always run back if we have to. I want to do badge points, but I feel like I don't have enough flower points to make it worth it. So let's go in order. Let's just get some more flower points. Because then we can do more stomping and more shell stuff, and eventually more explosions, but we'll get there later tonight at this point. Once we get the explodey one. No entry allowed. Well, what if I just hit this? There we go. Up, 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 up. Well, also I'm trying to figure out, wait a second. Yeah. Okay, I did figure, okay, I'm more making sure I'm understanding what I thought. There we go, fair enough. Oops, didn't make it. I'm known for making poor decisions. I mean, you said things, not me. Let's get this turtle on the ground so this other turtle can pummel this turtle. I mean, are you turtly enough to be pummeled by the turtle gang? Oop, I missed that. I am missing a lot of action commands, which is probably the whole curse of being on camera. But... Oh, that's right, I need to tattle on those things. I haven't seen that enemy yet. So, I should probably switch. Just because why not? Oh, I already... That's right, never mind. Whoops. Oh well. I probably should start with Goombaria, though, because then we can tattle on them, and if we tattle on them, then we can learn all about them. Let's just jump on its stomach. So get rid of it. I do feel, though, that based on our conversation last time, that the Koopas that I'm fighting really do reinforce the whole Leather Daddy vibe that Bowser gives. And that Peach, that's probably why Peach hangs out with Twink the Star more than the Bowser thing. Oh, how did I get that? I don't know how that happened. Okay, so I think it's better to switch to Cooper and Power Shell it up. Because look at that. And then we can change back to Goombario and head bonk there. There we go. I can't believe that they named it Twink, not Twitch. Okay. There's Belmont's typos. His phone might have autocorrected there, actually, to be fair. And that's pretty common for him to have a heavy autocorrect phone here. Oop, didn't quite. Well, this is going to take a lot of damage for us, but we're going to go ahead and do this anyway, because then we get a life bar. Ooh, there we go. I'm getting better at dodging the damage now. I'm getting back into the groove, you know, after not playing for a week. It's the one thing about, you know, thing. Oh, see, Alex is joining. Nice. I don't know what's happening because there's a lot of talking in the room, but I'm guessing they're getting me ice cream. That's my presumption. Oops, whoops. I'm paying attention to chat now. I'm not paying attention, and I'm probably going to do a lot worse in this game now. Great. I would like ice cream to do it. Well, you're going to have to take that up with the person that can drive without having to play Paper Mario for the next 2 hours. Well, not really having. I'm kind of doing this voluntarily, which is maybe more insane. What kind of ice cream? Well, that's a good question. What kind of ice cream? I mean, I'm pretty big on, like, if we're talking about Culver's, I'm probably going to go... And for those watching who maybe are not from the Midwest, Culver's is a frozen custard, so like a premium ice cream kind of place. If you haven't heard of Culver's, you should travel to one. But basically, I usually go for, like, a marshmallow and hardened chocolate kind of thing in a malt, because I just want my taste buds to think that it's the sugar apocalypse. So I usually go that route, but that's also just because I am sadistic and want my brain to crash so badly that I just pass out wherever. Let's see. Or I could go real for Starbucks. Yeah, I guess you haven't had much Starbucks since there. Oh yeah, the lemon ice is good. I always got big onto the smoothies, and you'd go for like a mango strawberry or something, and that was just always so good. Oh look, there's a crack in the wall, almost like it could be exploded. Foreshadowing. But yeah, the lemon ice is really good. Actually, that's probably going away soon, because once summer's done, usually it goes away, because it has to make room for the pumpkin and the eggnog. Actually, let me think about it. Yeah, this weekend's Labor Day weekend, so the hours go down too. Not that I know way too much about Culver's. I also, for those that don't know as much, I did work at Culver's. That was that fast food or retail customer service job that you have as a high schooler. Yeah, that was mine. Oh, there's the totally not knockoff of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's see. Starbucks, I want a pumpkin cold. See, I've never had cold brew coffee. I've actually considered trying it just because I think there's enough usually sweet stuff and sugary stuff put in it. If you do like something like a pumpkin cream one, that it would be really good. Where did you get that email? Oh, are we talking about the Morph Kink one? I don't even want to know. Oh, Morph UK, a Dead by Daylight. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, because you're big into. Have you been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight? I know you were at one point. Oh, I should probably be reading this. Oh, we're in a world where Mario's here. Alright, I gotta tell the leader. Red Koopa! Again, distinct from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. To be fair, they are different colors. I will give Mario the Nintendo that they are different colors from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So there is that. But it is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, we're not gonna pretend. Oh. Well, thank you for the follow, Ichibento. Some Koopa shells there. That will come important in a little bit here. Okay. So yeah, this is basically the Koopa area. So we're going to see a lot of that. Now, I actually think I want Goombario then, because Goombario can actually flip them, whereas I can't. You guys going to get custom emoji. So custom emojis are actually something you have to make it to affiliate level to have. So it's something that we can't do currently, but it is something that if you get to affiliate, I think you get a certain amount, and then if if you get subscribers, you get more and more the higher amount of subscribers you have. You get more slots for it, basically, more places where you could put one. So I mean, it is an option in the future to have custom emojis, and I think definitely like 2 of our kitties and doing something like that would be really fun. But until we get to like an affiliate level. Dead by Daylight scratch the same as League of Legends. Frustrating, addictive games for people that don't. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I play League of Legends, and that fits. Oh, we have a bomb now. Oh, that's right. I forgot bombs exist. These are a little tougher. This is a bomb. Bombs are pretty temperamental, and they get steamy mad when you attack them. Better not jump them when they're angry. They'll blow up in your face. In fact, stay away. Attack them from a distance with items. Okay, so you could do a hammer. I couldn't remember if you could on that. So yeah, we're going to tattle on that, and then we're going to switch. Actually, no, we're going to... I think we're going to go back. We're just going to jump for it now on the Koopa. Don't forget to hydrate. That's my message. Which, by the way, tonight's is a Hello Mango flavor, for those that follow us for our peace tea flavors. I found it the other day, and I didn't think it existed before that, so we're gonna dive in. Hashtag non-spawn. Please, please, peace tea sponsor us. I will talk about it constantly, because I just love it, for those, who've seen it. Yeah, a future goal, Sarah. It's definitely a future goal. It's not something we can do, but Liliana exploding things, or a Johnny just being cute or something like that. We'd go that route. But yeah, it is an affiliate thing, and I've actually learned more of that just because of watching other streamers who are trying to hit certain levels. They start talking about it a bit, then why they're doing what they're doing. So. Oh gosh, I'm getting the timing all wrong on the bombs now. But. And that's how you do it, because that's, then they don't blow up in your face. Let's see, games for people that don't know that doesn't narrow it down. Oh yeah, exploding something. Yeah, we'll probably commission. Yeah, we probably would actually want to get some emoji styles from Bree, just because she's the one that's done our pictures down there, down at the bottom of the screen. So that would kind of just fit the way things kind of go. I like how this teaches you how to use a key in this game, because it's like you defeat something, there's a key, and you're right in front of the lock. It's like, you should probably use this key, hint, hint, hint. I actually don't remember if I jump on it, but like, nope. Okay, don't jump on him at all. That's what I couldn't remember. So we're gonna have you do nothing now. Could not remember, and that's why I'm learning. Okay. We are in your yeah, because he decided that day that he wanted to play, and we could not stop him. So he decided to join in the commander video, and yeah. Oop, there's some coins. Why is there so many of them? The bombs are after me now. Oh no. So we need to do this. And then we'll just make sure to block so we don't take damage. Because this game is actually really good that if you're patient, if you know the game mechanics well enough, it's really not too bad to avoid damage. Like, you don't have to really grind it out. You just kind of have to know the mechanics, get down the whole action timing of clicking the button at the right time to avoid damage or do extra damage. So there's a lot of that. Yep, here's the green one. Because yeah, there's a red, yellow, green, and black Koopa. Which, like I said, are not quite the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But they're also turtles that wear masks that, don't try any, you'll never find your way through this fortress. Looks like there might be some fighting here. How exciting! See ya! Well, yeah, I want to fight all of you, but they only fight in a group is a difference, so... Come on. There we go. But yeah, that nice when it happens is me doing a button press, which is why sometimes you'll see it doesn't happen. Oh, but you know, that's how it goes. But yeah, this is kind of the, in case you know anyone's kind of checked out the whole Origami King iteration recently. This is where it began. This is the first Paper Mario, so you can kind of see where maybe some of the influences have come from and why maybe they've went certain directions since then. Super retro. Oh, I guess it's supposed to come out. Super retro. Gotcha. Like, wait, what? I'm not as big in. I mean, I'm just now really getting more into Twitter this week, so I'm still trying to read hashtags. So definitely not, but I think we're probably not going to. I mean, we were considering it, but I think at this point it seems like the kind of puzzling mechanic isn't as much of our thing. We thought it might be more in our wheelhouse, but it seems. I see how they went from this to that, but it's probably not the direction that I would take. Well, since you're talking about that, David, once I finish Paper Mario, the plan is possibly to start up Thousand Year Door, which I have never actually played through. I think I've started it and maybe got like the first leg of it, but I've really not played through it. And so since I loved this as a I was going to start with this one and then move on to Thousand Year Door to kind of play that a bit. So something to look out for, There we go. Power bounce. Steps on one until you miss an action command. That seems like something we'd want to do. Yeah, see, I think it's better than. I mean, I would agree that from what I've heard, because obviously I haven't played the Thousand Year Door, it is more refined on it. This one's just kind of that nostalgia factor, which is why I went for it. And it's also then a good primer for then why Thousand Year Door is better if I play this through. I also don't think this will take too long. I mean, generally I'm doing a chapter a night, so we'll kind of follow that. Hammer throw's not bad. I think I'm gonna have to wait until I level up to get power bounce. Especially because I use lots of fips. Oh, crap. Hey, what are we... Oh, hey, Leslie. Thanks for joining in. We are up to some Paper Mario because I just want to go back to my childhood, I think is kind of the consensus at this point. So we're just doing a little bit of that tonight. But as a result, kind of just, it's kind of one of those chill ones. We kind of have like, some streams that are more, some that are more engaged in terms of what we're doing, and then some that are, what we consider lazy. We're just kind of sitting back and just enjoying the gameplay, and if somebody wants to watch to see it, so be it. But we were just chatting actually about, this iteration of Paper Mario versus the Thousand Year Door, which is generally regarded as the best one in the series. And probably that I'll be playing it after that. Once I finish this one, I'll probably just move right on to Thousand Year Door and jump into that. But, I thought, hey, might as well try this out. Can I get through here? No, I actually need the bomb for that one. But yeah, otherwise it's just that, and hopefully beating the knockoff Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's at least I watch people play games. Yeah, and I think it, oop, I'm not paying attention again. I think that's part of the reason why I watch a lot of stuff on Twitch and YouTube is that it's also just I don't have enough time in my days in general to invest in playing every game to the point of full. And so when I'm able to watch YouTube and someone's kind of edited down their 5 hours of gameplay into an hour of content, I'm still getting what the game is. But if they had to grind for a little bit, then I don't have to worry as much about going through and knowing everything about the game. It's more just I want to get the story, and usually you can get that from watching others do it. So that's kind of what I'm here for. If somebody wants to just use my stream to go back on and see what Paper Mario was, in case they are big on Origami King that came out, or maybe they do want to go for Thousand Year Door and they're just don't want to play through this first. That's what I think we can kind of serve on this side when it comes to video game Twitter or video game Twitter, whatever. Blah, blah. That's why Belmont's the social media person, not me. I just play games and then people kind of end up talking to me. Funny enough, not different than real life. I would just play, you know, games, and then people would come and chat about it, and that's how discussions generally arose in the LGS. Let's see. But we're getting some good leveling up. I'm still hoping that we level up before we get to the... Oh, there's a thing. Before we get to the boss battle, so I might go back and do some just to make sure, because I think we need the battle points, or badge points, excuse me, not battle points. Oh, apparently I moved some stairs. I hope they don't mind. Reorganizing. Let's see, because that was locked up. Yep, so we gotta go this way. I still feel this one holds up though a lot in terms of it, because I mean this is on the Nintendo 64. Like I'm playing it right now, obviously on a, our PC and going through that. But I mean the graphics still were created for the Nintendo 64. So I still find it to be pretty good for that. Just the sprites are very well done. And so I've kind of just always thought this was pretty good. Oh yeah, this is where the doors jump away. It gives me a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender vibes. Where they're with King Boomy. Good, just Koopas. The bombs are the ones that really mess me up on this one, because you have to time it really, really well in terms of how you're doing your jumping. Whereas with this one, you kind of can just, with the Koopas, you kind of get a little more leeway because they're down for another turn. Yeah, these songs are totally gonna be stuck in my head. I mean, to be fair, it is pushing out a song that got stuck in my head during dinner due to Belmont, so, I mean, that's probably kind of nice. But definitely gonna, probably be just randomly singing these throughout my day for the rest of the weekend. Oh, crap. Well, at least I didn't get hit, so there's that. The silly chicken wing song. Chicken wing song? I'm afraid to ask, though, because I mean, if you're talking about getting stuck in your head, maybe I shouldn't be asking about it, but, I mean, definitely got my attention of a chicken wing song. To be fair, I think if we talk about the musical theater I like, that's probably pretty fitting that there could be a song about chicken wings in it. It's all over TikTok. Oh, then I'm safe, because if you notice, I didn't name off TikTok for Try Gamers, and I personally don't have a TikTok. So I think I'm safe from that for now, but we'll see if it starts bleeding over into other social media, and then I'll probably see it. No, the song that we just had stuck in our head is that we were talking about, I believe the name is DZMTG, and basically had gotten a preview card, and we were like, oh, that's really cool, because we had been following him a bit, but his preview card was Broken Wings, and so he was just playing Broken Wings in the background of it, and we were groaning a little bit at that, just, because that can get stuck in your head very, very quickly if, Yeah, I would recommend looking it up. It's just kind of funny because he's just, it's very obvious of like, I have a preview card, and, I know what this is what made me think of it kind of thing, and to be fair, I don't blame him because I totally see the connection now. But no, we were just talking about it because with the Magic previews coming out for Zendikar Rising, there's a lot of discussion throughout the day of new stuff that came out. I highly will recommend on Twitter, if you're on Twitter, to check out Belmont's post about me earlier in Angel of Destiny. That was an under-exaggeration, actually. But, I don't think he wanted to put too much drama on Twitter, so... But, I understand. He wants to keep it a little subdued and not talk about the, bawling for hours. No, I'm kidding. But still, that card is scary. Why does it have double strike? It does not need double strike. And pass the flame traps for the key. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like an amazing card, and of course, I mean, I'm kind of working through a Selesnya deck because what happened was my original Selesnya commander deck that I was playing with was a mix of life gain plus and plus encounters and enchantments, but I now have my Bant Enchantress list, and so a lot of the enchantments kind of fell out of the Selesnya side and fell into the Bant one. And as a result, it's kind of it's not quite a full deck anymore. So I've had on my list to go back and revamp the Selesnya list to just be plus and plus encounters and life gain, which is very strong synergy, especially with a lot of the cards coming out right now. But there was a game that I played in its original format when it had a lot more enchantments, and I'll still have some enchantments that do life gain, but just not the synergies. I believe I was somewhere in the 80 to 90 range of life, and my thought process of I just needed to play that one Angel of Destiny and start swinging at people in the air, and that would probably start ending the game a lot quicker. So it kind of gives a little bit of a win condition to a deck that's just made to, go stompy. And sometimes you need that little extra win condition. Like my Simic stompy one has Simic Ascendancy, so 20 plus and plus encounters and I win. Which in Commander you can start getting to very quickly depending on what cards you're using. So I don't know what this is. Oh right, this is where we can tell that the bombs are in prison. That's right. But we don't do anything with it currently. But there's a few bombs in there. But yeah, we've been looking at a couple. There's also one. It was funny enough. I was actually looking through Belmont's Rakdos Vampires deck, which is terrible for remote play. So we probably won't be doing that because it steals things. Because it uses Olivia Voldaren. Yeah. But we did notice the Vampire Noble that came in today that gives everything Death Touch was that might make an addition to that deck. That that deck probably needs a little bit of revision just because its land base is a little rough, but adding that would definitely not hurt. But there's actually a fair amount of additions in Zendikar that hit a lot of our deck lists. So I mean, one of them was the demon that came out. Was it Tabarax? Where basically Belmont has above and below, which is his angel and demon working together kind of thing. And it has the theme of a small theme. It doesn't commit completely, but it has the theme of Shadowborn Apostles, which you try to attempt to sack 6 clerics for a demon. Well, if Tabarax is Tabarax, I'm gonna go Tabarax. I think that's what it's gonna be. But if that's out on the field, basically that's instantly a 7/7 lifelink flyer, which is just gross. So we're gonna see what happens. Yeah. Vampires make it. Yes. Also, Vampires has been redone. Especially, it's actually a lot stronger because Belmont is before actually the death trigger change in Commander that happened recently. This summer, it was running Alendra. Well, now Alendra the Death Scrolls is much better. Actually, Belmont, if you want to put that card in there, you can test out MTG Bot. If you want to put Alendra in. Since I saw you were chatting, so you know. So, can I go into this door over here? What is this? Yeah, I can go into this one. Oh, this is the outdoors, that's right. I'm trying to remember on this. It's a save block, though, so that's kind of important. Because always be saving. And it shows us that there's something over there, but we can't get there yet. Okay. And then it's just the save block, it seems like. Yeah, okay. Good to know it's there. Always good to know. But yeah, the card, Alendra, though, I'm presuming people know it, but Alendra. Oop. Oh, there's apparently a bunch of Alendras. Never mind. Let me be more specific. There we go, Alendra the Dusk Rose. But it's just, Alendra has gotten so much better with the Death Trigger now for Commander that I think that deck is kind of evolved into it, along with the changes, because it just needed a bit more power. It originally started as a Brawl, so it was a lot more aggro focused, where now it's a lot more value and life gain mid-range focus. Oh, whoops. I forgot that was the thing, because I talked enough before getting up there. But to be fair, we have to do this for the progression of the story, but still. Yep, there's the yellow turtle, again. But yeah, we fell for it. This one seems to have different eyes. I wonder if this is a bomb that becomes important. Who, me? My name's Bombette, you know. Bombette the Bomb. If we're following that same naming convention that we have with our other ones. In case you hadn't noticed, I'm a Bomb. Well, yeah, pleased to meet you. Which, by the way, for those checking out this stream, last stream I kind of decided, after attempting an Italian accent for Mario and Luigi, which feel free to check out the highlights from last stream to see what my reaction was when I tried. But I'm probably not doing any voices. That's just, I'm not very good at them. So, what's that? Why am I locked up here? Because I'm a menace. At least to these guys. Those uncouth. See, this is why we already like Bombette. Using words like uncouth. I mean, that's just... Come on. Yeah, also I kept sounding like Vicini from Princess Bride, mixed with Scar, I think, at some point, because I believe I talked about that too, and I highlighted it, where there's a moment where I felt like Bowser... You mentioned I sound like Vicini, but I said, but really Bowser's more like Scar. I was just one of many bombs working here. But those Koopa Bros, once Bowser took over, they started working us into the ground. I couldn't take it anymore, so I exploded next to them. I like this bomb. I like them a lot. Yeah, that was a mistake. The Koopa Bros didn't like it, so they locked me in here. And then they locked up the rest of the Bob-Bombs because they thought they might rise up. You know, a Bob-Bomb rebellion. What do you think about that? I think that would be very dangerous because you are literally a walking bomb. That would be a little worrisome. What do you think about that? Oh, sorry. It's a long story, I know. That wasn't really that long. Anyway, Mario, we want to get out of here. Do you think you could help spring us from this place or what? Pretty please? If you help us, I promise to return the favor. Yeah, sure. I don't have anything better to do. I just fell into this jail with you. Oh, how nice. We'll be good friends from now on. I can feel it. We'll make a super team. And just like that, I have a new party member. You get a lot of them early, and then it starts slowing down a little bit more in terms of how many you're getting. But they want to, it's giving you variety, because the idea is that it's only you and another party member always. So they're trying to give you options of what kind of things you can do as you go through. Because each one has its own well-suited nature of fights, and it gives you that extra choice factor. But yeah, can body slam or can use bomb. Now let's think of a way to get out of here. Well, oh gee, I almost forgot. I haven't even told you about what I can do. Silly me. My specialty is exploding. Check this out. And then they just happen to go to where the big, large crack in the wall is. See, if there's any cracks in the wall, I can probably break it. Let me try this one. Take cover. Which, what I'm trying to figure out is, they just now realized that this crack is in the wall. But, you know. I guess Mario just brings out the best in people on that? I don't know. See that? You see what I bring to the party, Mario? Oh, an escape route. Well, I never thought about that before. Yeah, no, I had a feeling because you were still in jail. I was so mad I just blew up over and over in one place. Tee-hee. Oh gosh, that was a little silly. Well, anyway, we can get out now, right? And so can everyone else. Thank you, Mario. From now on, I'll just tag along and help out wherever I can. You just ask and I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Now I get that stuck in people's head, probably. Now, enough chit-chat. I have a little score to settle with these Koopa Bros. Well, let's do it. And if I remember correctly, there was some... Oh. What's all this noise? In case you bombs forgot, exploding is prohibited inside the fortress except in the case of emergencies. I find this emergency. Jail gives bombs the big sad. They can't... I don't... What? What in the... Mario, what are you doing here? Well, again, so let's go back on this recurring theme. So for those that missed the first one, there was a moment in Princess Peach's castle at the party where a Toad just didn't know who Mario was. And I felt that was weird. But now I have it where not only does this Koopa know who I am, but the random 7 celestial ancient star spirits knew who I was and came to me for help. So I'm starting to think that that Toad just wasn't paying attention. I don't know. I think they want me to use her ability, so I'm going to use it here. She just, you know, body slams a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and just do this now and change to Koopa. And there goes the Koopa. Just deal with them one at a time, you know? I expect that jail would give most members a big... Yeah, it was. I mean, to be fair though, the bars are fairly large. I think most creatures, including the bombs, should have been able to actually just leave the doorway, but you know, I guess that was a choice. Oh, whoops! Not paying attention for the action command. Like I said, I'm gonna do that a lot. I'm just gonna forget that I'm actually playing, because you know, there's enough going on. I gotta get used to it. And that's also why I think I chose Paper Mario first, so I could get used to the whole playing a RPG style game like this with, you know, turn-based. And then when it came to actually playing Thousand Year Door, I can be a little more experienced on it and not have the same kind of issues. Okay, now, because I might as well just go back out here, because it'll heal me up, and then also I can fight something. Oh, that's the wrong way. Because they'll respawn the enemies. I might as well go back out and go to where that pipe was that I saw earlier with the big crack in the wall, and kind of start getting some items and things. So I think that's going to be better to do stuff with. So we'll do that. Grab that. And then we'll head. Now this one just goes in the same area, so I don't have to worry about that. I actually don't see any enemies. Maybe they don't respawn in here? I thought they did. Or maybe if I like leave the entire fortress, I'll be able to. We'll see. But I remember there being a large crack in the wall out here. So let's go do that first. Because otherwise I'll usually forget. And that's the problem when you get later and later, is that you have to remember to go back for your party members that suddenly have new powers. In the beginning here you don't see as much, but once we hit the dry desert, I think it's going to come up a lot more where it's like, oh yeah, I have to go back and do that power there. And, you know, it's not important, but to kind of get a lot of the, you know, certain badges that I might like, I might have to remember to do it. But there we go. So we just get a chest, which gives us, oh okay, so it's the so we can get basically use 3 battle points, so a level up of battle points, and just actually instead equip a badge that gives us more flower points. So we probably should just be investing in battle points right now because we have those ones, but at the same time, you know, there's something about just in general having higher health that you're not going to change around later. Let's see here. So I think there was one more crack in the wall, and I want to kind of trace my steps for that. Yeah, okay, so we do have a respawn, so we can kind of farm these bombs again. Now, I thought it said the hammer I could do. Yeah, okay, so I'm far enough away with the hammer, apparently. Oop, not what I want to do. I just want to do nothing. Because then I can block some damage, and we're all good. I'll just keep doing hammer, why not? Get in the habit of it with these bombs. I actually kind of find it kind of funny that they put the bombs in this area, because really the main boss is the Koopas, not bombs. So it's kind of adding something odd with the bombs. Do we have any items that will do anything? No, I really don't have any need to do that, so we're just going to do nothing for right now. Ooh. There we go. We're almost there. Okay, so we're at 80 of 100. If we level up, we'll probably just go for some battle points, which will be good. We have a fair amount of coins, so I can't wait until we finish this up, because then we go back to Toad Town and we get to shop at the badge shop, which I find the most fun, because that badge shop has a lot of just very important badges over time that you want to get it to refill. Not that they, again, will completely change the game, because you could play the game and, you know, only equip a certain number, a few badges, and it works out fine for you. But generally the variety is best, because there are ones, for instance, that, you know, keep you from being poisoned by something. Well, that's pretty important if you're dealing with a bunch of poison cacti in the desert, or you're dealing with, you know, or somewhere it keeps you from being spooked and you're dealing with ghosts. You know, it's there's a lot of that, and so generally you want to um, be getting all of those badges as quick as possible. Just in general. There's also, obviously, you can use coins to buy items. With how easy it is to get the heals, to get everything, it's usually better to... I usually don't actually do a lot of purchasing of items unless there's something that, you know, I've wiped and I've lost a lot of my items, or, you know, something of that nature. But I think they're conspiring against me about ice cream again. Wishful thinking? We've been actually spending a lot more time up in the office altogether because Alex has gotten back into some Final Fantasy XIV, and Belmont has been doing a lot more on the computer behind me, because we kind of changed the setup a little bit when we got our newish computer. And so as a result, we kind of are changing how it's working, but he's been doing a bit more later on, and so we've kind of been working out what goes on what computer at certain times, and what do we need on this computer versus others. And so you'll see probably him behind me a little more tonight than usual, but kind of working all that stuff out, as you do. You know, to make the content that you all know and love. Okay, I'm getting down this whole bomb block, so that's good. Then they'll change it up on me in some way, probably, with the next type of thing. I do like that the bombs are always 2-hit, though, so that does kind of make it very simple to know exactly what you're getting. Okay, and then I can't remember... Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh, the only thing that I find annoying about these is just they're a little time consuming, but they do get you some good experience for the time being. Now, as we level up, it's going to get less and less experience for us. Actually, yeah, no, this should be fine. So we do have to kind of think about that in terms of, that's where it gets a bit grindy. It's just, it does actually, in this game, it really tries to make you move forward. Oops, whoops. Just because of the experience levels being not standard, but rather tied on how experienced you are on your level system. So, because eventually we'll hit a point where we might level up enough where some of our early enemies we were taking on last week don't even give us experience at that point. That's where it's better just usually to run away and not deal with them. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, we got the cracked. Well, my internet is being sketchy, so I'm gonna bounce. That's fair. Well, thanks for stopping by. Feel free to check out the VOD later if you want to see more and keep caught up for our weekly editions. But that way you can also keep track of when we actually move over to Thousand Year Door as well. Though I'll probably let you know if that's happening. Badge points. We need more badges. For sure. More badges. Okay, so let's go equip some more, because that seems good. Okay, I liked Power Bounce, and that would allow us to have Close Call, which I like. Because Close Call, basically, when I'm 5 or less health, it's going to possibly mean the enemy's going to miss. So if we're going to do Power Bounce, I'd like that combo, because I don't think we need to grab these as of yet. So we're going to go Power Bounce and Close Call. I like that. Although it does probably mean that I need to do a Flower Points upgrade at some point. Now, was there a crack in the wall over here? I feel like there was. Yes, there was. Okay. I was like, I know there's one other that I'm probably missing. Because, you know, we gotta get all the items first, you know. I am somebody that when I play RPG styles, or Pokemon's probably the one I've mostly played, but when I play that, I generally overlevel. Refund some coins in battle if you use an item. Okay, fair enough. Probably not going to use that, but it's nice to have more and more badges as we go. We already went through there. Well, that's a save. Actually, we might as well save. We went through, we grabbed a lot of stuff. Never hurts. There we go. And let's head back up now and see what's going on. We're not going to fall for the trap again, because that'd be bad. Although I think it actually, once you spring the trap once, it doesn't actually let you do it again. Just because, in case... No, actually it is there, but it doesn't have a block. Yeah, so you can't actually fall down it again. But let's progress into here. Oh, hi. Nope, missed it. Okay. Let's try a power bounce on one of these. Apparently I can just keep going. That was a little much probably, but And then I think we're gonna change to Cooper. Oops, missed that one. This one's a little easier to time for whatever reason. And then, you know what, we're just gonna get rid of this. Because Cooper's shell will go under. So, we can get rid of all the bombs and not have to deal with them again. There we go. And see, I'm blocking better on that now, see, so it's just so much better off there. Boop. And then we'll get rid of this one in the next one. But yeah, I do like Power Bounce. And Power Jump's not bad. The only problem with it here is that if you use it, it's to one-shot a bomb, which is not bad, but it also just doesn't do well on a Koopa because they're going to block some damage. Oop. Well, looks like I need to... Because I don't think I have a key right now. Well, let's check. I might have a key. I don't think so, though. I do have a key. Fair enough. I must have went back and... Oh, because it has you drop down to those stairs if you didn't go get it. Gotcha. I was like, I feel like... Because now what we have to do is we have to use Cooper to move these walls a little bit. So you're going to see this happen a few times. And basically it's one of those puzzles with the shifting platforms you have to work on. Because you want to navigate over. Because this is that second room we were already in. We're kind of going back through it, which kind of highlights a little bit what I do like about Paper Mario, the series in general, is they usually do make a good sense of space. And really use their, you can have these moments where now, like for instance, if I fell, I would just fall into the space that I've already been in, and I would know how to navigate back. But, they really do, they didn't lean into it as much here, but they definitely lean into it in later entries, the kind of, the 3D nature, versus 2D, because obviously when you're Paper, you're actually 2D, you're not 3D, so... One of those kind of things. Let's just do this, because why not? There we go. Now, I don't remember how much the explosion does to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and try something out. Because I'm feeling frisky right now for whatever reason. Oh, I did block it. Okay, so it's only 1 damage. That's not terrible. I was just curious in case it comes up later for some reason that a bomb would explode in my face. I don't know. I'd never play the game like that. Shh. Okay, well, it looks like we do have a button we can hit, and that's about it. So we're gonna hit the button. We're probably gonna move some more stairs and redecorate, which is probably why the Koopa Bros get mad at us later, because we kind of did move their stairs around a bit, and that's a little bit of redecorating that might confuse them, and they have to reset it later, and it's just that annoyance. We want to be careful here because we don't want to fall over, because this is the first area we were in. We don't want to fall into that area because otherwise we're gonna have to go all the way back and work our way all the way back around. But here we go in, and there'll just be a nice little key here at the bottom of the stairs. Because this part I still remember from my few playthroughs before. back to Cooper. And input the key. And move on. We have a button. Oh yeah, so the button here, what it does is, and this is why you kind of have that ability to go back, is now the stairs at the start will actually show up. Oh no, you do it from here. Okay, I thought it was from the start it goes up, but... And then these Koopas are just around to attack you. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh cool, these are just 2 Koopas. That's actually really easy, because then I can just flip both of them and work from there. We'll just kind of keep working. We don't need to do any flower point stuff. We're half full, so we'll probably want to keep those for a little bit in case we find someone a little worse to deal with. But yeah, this is pretty standard. I think when we start getting, maybe not the desert, because I still remember a lot of that, but once we get past that and we start going to, I believe it's the foresty area, that's where I'm going to start having some issues, is just remembering how to get through that, because it's all about the whole spot the difference kind of stuff. And when I'm running around and not paying as much attention as I probably should, you know, that's kind of where I expect I'll maybe need a little more help to get through that. Because I believe that actually the time I did actually finish this full game, maybe I finished it twice actually, but I know at least the most recent time I remember using a walkthrough to get through some of it, because for whatever reason I just couldn't figure out how to get past it. I know for sure when I did the Wii version, I had to, because when it used its 3D space, some things you just didn't know where to rotate, and you can only rotate for so long, so it just took a while to figure out what you were supposed to do. Because that was a large world, actually. There was a lot that went into that, so the Wii one is pretty crazy. So there's a door there, and there is a bomb up here guarding a hammer thing. So let's go ahead and deal with this one. Get rid of that, and then do nothing here. But yeah, you'll see actually I'm only actually getting 1 experience for each one I get rid of now, because, like I said, every time you level up, the enemies get 1 experience less. So at some point, you can't actually level up anymore in the area you're in, which I think is a really smart play to kind of make sure you keep moving around, don't just grind infinitely, because you sometimes don't know how strong you need to be, whereas here it's like, oh, I'm getting really good for this area, I'm starting to level up much slower, you know, but it doesn't affect then level ups in other areas. So it's a different take on the same concept of when you feel powerful in an area. You got the Smash Charge badge. When charged, power goes up by 2. So you have to like charge it, and then your hammer's more powerful. Fair enough. I'll think about it maybe in the later game when I need more supporty style things. Oh yeah, this one. Oh, is this where the bullet bills come in? Oh, are we gonna see all of them? Yep, we see all of them. Well, 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 Mario. I wouldn't have bet you'd make it this far. What is it with these characters that Mario, who has constantly kept defeating Bowser, but they're just shocked that Mario has made it this far through their fortress? I mean, I guess it's the whole, you know, history repeating itself. You're doomed to repeat it. I don't know. Poof! Don't get smug, pal. You just caught us off guard. Trust me, we'll mop the floor with you if we get serious. We're as cool as they come. Like, I don't know, just... Yeah, boys, open fire! Well, I'm gonna go over here for a bit, because I think there's something down here. Oh yeah, there's something to blow up, because it has a crack in it. So this is where this game didn't actually teach us we could blow up these boulders, but since there's a crack in it, we just knew. Ooh. Maple syrup, 10 flower points. That's really nice, actually. Oh, that's right. So here we actually do want Bombat, because the bullet bills are actually... They have some defense, if I remember correctly. We're actually going to Goombario first, because we want Tattle on them, but... Let's go get a little educated in them. Tattle. Oh, no, not Headbonk. Tattle. This is the Bullet Bill, a kamikaze attacker. If you don't beat Bullet Bills quickly, they'll slam into you, explode. Their max HP is 2, attack power is 2, defense is 0. I'm serious, Mario, they will really make you pay if they manage to hit us. We have to beat them before they get a chance to strike us. Well, about that. Let's get rid of this one then. Oops. Oh, wow. They hit hard. Oof. I might have to go back and do some healing at some point. Oh, I guess it gave me some healing. You also can just, like, avoid them. So it's not the end of the world, but... like, if you're just really good at jumping, you're fine. And there's a heal block over here, so... which I kind of knew about, to be fair. So that's why I was like, yeah, if I just avoid them for a little bit, it should be fine. But we also can farm them a little bit, so... but if I remember, Bombette is really the only one that can deal with these blasters. This is a Bill Blaster. Bill Blasters are the cannons. Max hit points is 4, attack power is 0, defense power is 1. So they actually, the problem is that our normal attacks will not affect them because they have that one defense that's first protecting against the damage we're doing, and a lot of our hits do 1 right now. Cooper has it where they hit 2 at once or something, but that's where we have some issues. They won't attack us directly, but they keep shooting out bullet bills as long as they can. It's efficient to attack them all at once, but you can also beat them one at a time. Now, I don't believe we can attack them all at once, but let's change the member to Bombette. We're probably gonna get hit by one of these. Like, there's just no way around that. But that's just what happens. Oops. But they only fire once every other time, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to blow them up. Because that does 4 damage, which is why it's basically built for Bombette to do that. Because we only are going to do 1 damage at a time to them, which is the unfortunate portion. But the nice part is once we get down to just 2, we only have to deal with 2 bullet bills at a time, so they're less likely to be able to hit us. There we go. Get rid of one more. Hammer it just in case I don't make it fully all the way through. And then we'll have Mario get rid of this one. Because then Bombette can deal with the last cannon. And just like that. Now, if you notice, they were worth a fair amount of experience. Now, could I have probably farmed up a bit on their bullet bills? Yeah, but at this point, I think for the sake of the audience, I don't need to become crazy overpowered to beat this. It's like I've done this before, yes. That is the one thing, is the difference is going to be this versus Thousand Year Doors. I have played this before, grew up with it. You know, I'm going to remember things throughout the way that I'm like, oh yeah, that's how that worked. Whereas when it comes to Thousand Year Door, the problem I'm going to run into is just, I just don't know the mechanics as well. So I'll probably be fine in the beginning, but as they add more and more mechanics that I hadn't touched in here in Paper Mario, we'll more likely see that. But hey, it's a boss battle. Right on time. About midway through, like last time. Okay. So yeah, so basically, they're doing something to get ready for this. Doesn't look cool at all. But basically, they're getting ready for whatever they're about to show us, which is apparently their really cool way to attack us, which is a Trojan Bowser, basically. But like, this is what I mean actually though about Paper Mario actually having pretty good graphics for its time. If you look at that, the textures are actually pretty good for a 64 kind of game there. Like the details, knowing that it's so fake, is important. But yeah, they're gonna pretend to be Bowser right now and try to scare us off. And you know, even though I just saw them create this, but that's the idea behind it. We are going to go ahead and do tattling, though, because I just find that to be very good to do. constantly for enemies because they might have some weak spots that you didn't know. Looks kind of looks kind of lame. I mean, he's lame anyway, but wow, Goombario being a little savage there. But, okay, let's see. Max HP 10, attack power 1, defense power 1. Okay, so we have to do some extra attacks for sure. Does Bowser really look like this? I always imagine him looking, well, a lot scarier. I guess, yeah, Goombario hasn't met Bowser yet, so... Oh, I need to get better timing on that. That's going to be bad. Okay, so... I don't want to use any powers yet, I don't think. But I probably should change to Cooper then. I cannot time that well. This is going to be bad. Okay. I mean, I do have some life gain stuff, so some mushrooms I can take to lessen the pain, but yeah, I don't want to use any flower points yet because I'd rather use it in taking out some members. Okay, I'm gonna get this action command. I'm doing a lot of problems with this. But yeah, they really think that apparently I think that they're King Bowser, but you know, think I've figured it out at this point. Yeah, we'll just start working this down a bit. Which will take another 3 turns. There we go. Got it. But yeah, and these things that are calling us weak, that's just a... It will happen either way, because you notice they didn't actually do damage to us, but, you know. But yeah, they start being like, wait, it seems like we're, you know, taking some damage here. This might not be good. You know, oh, well, Mario's shaking, so he'll be fine, you know. Yeah, usually people don't hit you with hammers if they're scared of you. Well, no, maybe that's not the case. There we go. I have to time it. It's not when it actually hits, it's like right before it, so. You can't even touch me. It's like, I'm noticing some steam coming out of that outfit there. Which it actually started up very subtly, which is nice. I think I'm actually going to take 1 turn. I guess I could switch here to Goombario and then defeat the Bowser. Yeah. Because I want to actually probably use the tattle feature on the Koopas. Yeah, so earlier in the game, what they're referring to when they said Bowser loved it is they actually showed Bowser that costume as their secret tactic, and we didn't see what was happening, but we saw that he was impressed by something. So, here come the Koopa Bros. Again, totally not the Ninja Turtles. Not in the slightest. The colors are different. I think the colors are different. Now, this is where I remind everyone that if you saw the tweet I put out, yeah, I don't know much about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so this is where I'm gonna say things, and they're probably wrong, but you know. Oh yeah, that's right. They do a ton of damage. That's right. So we're gonna do a tattle here on the Koopa Bros. They formed a tall tower. They do a spinning attack with everyone ganged up. Hit him with a hammer or something to make him unstable. After that, any attack should knock him down. If you use an explosion, you can make him fall down all at once. If you flip them over, the battle will nearly be ours. Beat him 1 by 1. Okay. So we gotta get him to knock over. So this should get him unstable, apparently. Do they actually fall, though? Not quite. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I need to heal, though. That's what I need to do. So yeah, let's do some healing. Or let's just do a POW block and then we'll heal in a second. There we go. Let's use a super shroom and just heal all the way right up. There we go. And then, okay, so now I can tattle on each of them separately. I don't think that's a good idea at this point because we're not going to encounter them again as far as I know. So, we're just gonna keep flipping them over and doing damage. That seems like a good plan. Because then they can't reform, is the hope. Okay, the timing on them is weird because they go through you, they don't attack you directly. There we go. Once we get one defeated too, the nice part is that we can then focus on the others a lot stronger. But they're gonna just keep flipping over, so as long as we keep knocking them over, we don't actually have a problem with... Oh, well I didn't hit any damage on that, but... We're gonna keep knocking them over basically so they get stuck down a turn, then two at once get back up, and the cycle continues. Now we could power bounce on them, but I might actually do that on one of them. I also like how their color, and they're called Ninja Koopas, if you notice when I'm attacking them. Again, totally not the Ninja Turtles. Oops, whoops, I messed up on that one. But we'll just keep going until they're down. Oh, well the green one's gone, so that's good. And they do, what, 8 star points for leveling up? That's nice. So 2 will get up, and then the nice part is we're going to kind of get to the point now where only red's going to stand up. So, legal, distinct, adolescent martial art. To be fair, I don't think they say that they're necessarily teenage either, though. They're actually, you know, they just act really cool. So, not exactly sure how we take that one, but, you know. Let's go after yellow. There we go, got rid of another one. And black will stand back up. We're actually getting pretty close to our next level up too, as we go back through this area. Which will be nice, because the sooner we level up, the sooner we get more badge points! Which will probably just dip into maximum flower points, but it's good to have. Oh, whoa! Apparently I knocked them off the platform. That probably didn't do very well for them. I also do like the touch where they put a picture of Princess Peach inside the Bowser uniform there, if you see on the side. Someone let us out. Now, the funny part is they had everyone patch up that hole in the back, if you notice. So that's going to be a little bit tougher for them to get out. Just a little tougher, you know. Oh, but now we get... That's right. So we've apparently freed the Star Spirit from its cage just by defeating the turtles. Which it's apparently been turned into playing cards. Let's go get that and free the Elder Star, or L-Star, or whatever. Eldstar, I think is the name. And that's the end of Chapter 1. And so Mario and friends beat the Koopa Bros at their fortress and rescued the first Star Spirit. Still, 6 remain imprisoned, and they must save them as quickly as they can. The future of the Mushroom Kingdom, Starhaven, and of course, Princess Peach, the most important of all of those 3 items, lies in the hands of Mario and his new friends. Adventure has just begun. Yes, it actually has, because there's a bit here. There's a bit of a trek. But now what happens, and this is what happens a lot, we kind of saw it with the last video, is we go and get to be Princess Peach for a bit. And there's Twink the star, the little star spirit. Wonder if he's hurt. I'm so worried about him. He'll be alright. Why, I bet he's saving some star spirits right now. Wink, wink. Yep, you're right, Twink. I must be strong. I need to concentrate on finding a way out of here. There are a ton of guards. It's impossible for you to go through the window, because, you know, that's where space is. Oh, wait. I remember the minister telling me that there was a secret passage out of this room. Help me look for it. So, I think I know where it is, but I'm just going to kind of show we can't leave because they're like, what, Princess Peach? You know you're not allowed to leave. I'm sorry, but we got to take you back. And so we go back in. But we start having these missions in between chapters here with Princess Peach where we have to find a way to sneak around for some reason and do something. Yeah, I'm fine. I was just playing stupid. I've got to be more careful. Well, thanks, game. I mean, I did that purposefully. You didn't have to be so mean to me. Jeez. Doesn't look like you can get out through this door. Okay, let's look around then. Oh, there's this little area with a bunch of dresses. So many dresses, and yet they all look exactly the same. They're not the same. The designs are slightly different and very fashionable. Again, pretty sure I'm understanding why Princess Peach, which is probably the drag queen in this world, hangs out with the twink. Oh, and apparently I'm just powdering my nose over here. Don't mind me. Then there's a bed. This is no time to sleep. Yeah, let's keep looking. Okay, well, and then I can go here, which is on the balcony. And nothing here. So I wonder where it could be. Well, if I were a secret switch, I'd probably hide right here. Oh look, there's something here! Let me just press this big red button. So yeah, the way out is through the fireplace. You know, little stereotypical for, you know, these kind of mansion-y castle style things, but you know. Yes, cool, we can get out of this room. So let's go out of this room. So there's just a little pathway, and then it opens right up to whatever this button is. And like with the other button, let's just click it right away. Oh! Yeah, it moves like you know, as you'd expect. Where are we? I don't know. But let's look around here. Is there something in this room to look at or anything? Oh, there is. Hey, look at this. It looks like someone just left a private diary lying around. Should we read it? Only a little, of course. Not too much, you know. Oh, you like doing this sort of thing? Tisk tisk. Oh, don't judge, Twink. Also, to be fair, Peach is also kind of on a spy mission right now. You kind of want to read stuff. But judging. Okay then, very quietly. Let's see. Now, the day and month always look a little weird, because apparently that's just how time works in the Mushroom Kingdom, but it's a sunny day, I can tell you that. Today I went to Starhaven and stole the Star Rod. Now I'm invincible! Cool! I wonder whose diary this is. I also captured those 7 star spirits so they won't annoy me anymore. It was a hard day's work, I'm feeling pretty bushed. Dinner was nice, but a bit bland. Well, tell us what dinner is, come on. If you're not going to make us hungry while playing this game, then what's the point? I feel like I might know who the person who wrote this. Should we read a little more? Yeah, let's read. Okay, let's continue. So, a different day, in the same month, cloudy, then sunny. Today was great, diary. I used my castle to lift Princess Peach's castle way up in the sky. Ooh, I wonder who that is. Then I barged into Peach's castle and beat up Mario. Yeah, unbelievable, I know. So, I mean, have more faith in yourself. Jeez, unbelievable now. So, you kind of have an invincibility now with a Star Rod that grants you infinite wishes. I know, so fun. And then there's more. After that, I kidnapped Princess Peach. I couldn't be happier, diary. I hope she likes me. Generally, don't look at Disney movies for this, but generally, kidnapping is not the way to get them to like you. Just as a note, in case that's news. But yeah, Disney kind of doesn't show that as well. Princess Peach, this is Bowser's diary. Ugh. What do we do? Do we read? Oh, yeah, I'm going to read more at this point. So it's a different day, it's sunny. Well, the Koopa Bros got beaten by Mario, diary. He even set free that stupid star spirit I kept there. Wow, apparently it's like the next day or something, because he already knows this. I'm so mad I can barely write. Oh, I'm Mario. I'm so big and strong and good and helpful. Yeah, that's generally traits you want there, Bowser. I hate him, but I'm not worried. There's no way that Mario can save the star spirit being held in dry ruins. Again, this game is very clear about where you're supposed to go next. There's no official quest, but it points you in that direction very, very directly. To do that, he'd have to solve the mystery of the sands and then find dry ruins in dry desert. Actually, the ruins aren't too bad. The desert is, but not the ruins. How would he even know to go to the desert anyway? I don't know. How would I know? So I'm not worried to fall. In fact, I'm so calm, I'm going to go to bed now. Dry ruins in the middle of dry desert. One of the revered star spirits are there. Yeah, this is, you know, Definitely not a very subtle game. It's very direct, which I mean, because this is kind of their own first foray into an RPG style. I mean, there was the Super Mario RPG, but that wasn't them directly. So this is kind of really a big jump game-wise for them to do this kind of series. The same way that like Super Mario Galaxy was a jump for them, in my opinion, in terms of what they were doing, and you know, Mario Maker was a jump and hoping that people would like it, kind of thing. One of your star spirits there. Twink, do you think you can find Mario and tell him that? Yes, of course. I'll find Mario right away. Oh, there's the Bowser theme. No, I can't believe I just left my secret diary lying about. Wow, that's convenient. It would be so embarrassing if somebody read it. What? What's the princess doing here? The little sneaky read my diary. Let's just ignore the red button that's just right there. That obviously showed how I got in the room. You're the worst guards ever. Take Princess Peach back to her room immediately. Yes, sir. Straight away, forgive us. Which they are going to have no idea how she got out. You know, so just like carry her full on planking at the top. And then Twink just kind of disappears through. Which apparently nobody noticed the floating star in the background. So another thing that we're just going to... Again, don't look at the plot holes. Just don't think about the plot holes. Wait, dear diary, Mario was telling me at least Luigi is good. Listen, I hope Princess Peach notices me between chemistry and... What is that your diary entry, Belmont? I mean, I guess, were there points when Luigi and Bowser kind of talked a lot? I can't remember, but... Oh, you found his high school diary, I guess, yeah. Don't give Nintendo ideas. We don't need, you know, Mario High School. Like, no. I believe you'll save us all. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all you've done. Thank you. Since you've freed me from my prison, the seal of my power is broken, and I'll recover little by little. As long as an ounce of my power remains in me, I shall help you. AKA, if I have to. But, look at that. I can now use the Star Spirit's power in battle. It requires star energy. Would you like to listen how? Yes, I would, actually, because I can't remember how you get star energy. So, allow me to explain. And we go into a battle. Now, Mario, this is your gauge for star energy. Oh, gotcha, it's over there, that's right. See, you can check how much star energy you have. See how there's a star on the right side of the gauge? Each star marks 1 unit of star energy. They're very, you know, again, very direct with the naming conventions. So you have 1 unit now. Yes, I see that, I have 1 star. Next, allow me to explain about star powers. First, let me tell you about Refresh, alright? This power enables you to restore 5 points of hit points and flower points at once. Ooh, that's actually kind of nice to have that kind of recurring. Why don't you try Refresh right now? I mean, I don't really need to, but okay. I'm kind of full health right now. Yes, apparently Elstar just comes here and just throws a bunch of star stuff at me, and it's just good for me. See, both hit points and flower points have recovered 5 points each. You used 1 unit of star energy, so you're empty now. Watch your star energy gauge carefully during battle. Yeah, because now it's empty because you made me use it. Usually your partner's turn would come next, and then it would be your enemy's turn. But we're just practicing, so it's going to be Mario's turn again. That's kind of breaking the rules there. Okay, it's Mario's turn. Now, pay attention to the star energy gauge. It went up. I feel like we're in a Dora video. Like, see? Did you see the star gauge go up? Did you notice the amount of star energy increased? Star energy increases little by little every time it comes to Mario's turn. Remember this because it'll become very important. Next, I'll show you about another star power, Focus. Focus is a star power that enables you to increase star energy a little more than usual during a turn. This is where, when you saw me doing nothing, usually I would focus, because that would be the do nothing but still get something done. But the problem is you don't have that until you get your first star, so with the bombs you just have to do nothing. Right now your star energy is almost empty, even though you're slowly refilling it. Alright, try the star power Focus now. Which is this one right here. This is very similar to the gauge in, for instance, Thousand Year Door, where it's based on crowd energy. It's that kind of thing where it's going to increase by itself, but also you can kind of cheer it up more in general. You can also remember that you can replenish your star energy by taking a nap at Toad House. That's good to know. Well, that wraps up my explanation. I earnestly wish that you'll make good use of these, mostly because you're our only hope, Mario. Listen carefully. You must save these other star spirits quickly. Why quickly? I mean, whatever. The seven of us come together. We'll be able to bestow upon you a star power called the Star Beam. Okay, so Star Rod and Star Beam are legally separate enough, you know. Just keeping track. The Star Beam is the only thing that can counteract the Star Rod that Bowser wields. Well, at least there's the checks and balances system and, you know, this mythical ancient star society. I have to go back now, back to Star Haven. I must leave immediately, but I'll always be watching you. Always. Even you, Goombario, there. Oh, seems pretty nervous in the back there. Save us all, Mario. You're our only hope. That's all I'm hearing in my head. So now's usually when I would come back out here and I would actually go and blow up that area to the left here when I'm past it. But I kind of skipped ahead to it to see if it was a good thing that I would want to use right away. But, nope. But that's kind of all we do on this path, and we just head back. That's about it. Yeah, these spike ones are a little annoying because they still do 1 to us, but oh, or 2 if I'm not paying attention. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change the member to Cooper, and then we're gonna do a power shell, and that's gonna clear most of these enemies. There we go. Just like that. See, it's just this music just gets in your head. I don't know. It's also kind of nice. I don't know. Nice and relaxing. Oops. I'm just gonna be dancing the whole night. We're getting some good coins from that though, so that's good. Well, since we're right next to the heal thing, might as well just grab it again before we go through this. Now, I can't remember if there's anything else in Koopa Town to go to, so I might make a stop there just to see. Well, I'm already kind of... There we go. Just try not to get hit by them. Let's power shell it up a bit. Get rid of those back ones. Because why not? But yeah, it's going to take a lot longer to level, as you're seeing. Just, it's only 1 experience every time. So, but we're moving up. We're already past 70, so. Anything in this tree? Nope. I couldn't remember if I hit it before. So, always just check it again at that point. Oop, I got hit by it. Oh, I can block those. Okay, I wasn't sure, 'cause I was having so much trouble with it before. Whoops. Well, there's gonna be 2 things attacking me because I'm just not hitting my stuff at the right time. But I'm blocking fine, so that's important. But yeah, we'll have a lot of areas in the desert area to do a lot of leveling. Just there's a very large area of the map. And there's gonna be eventually a kind of treasure map riddle to figure out, which I'm gonna have to re-figure out how to find these ruins because you do have to follow a certain path, and I won't remember that offhand at this point. Probably Probably don't need to do Power Shell on these, because I'm going to get rid of 2 of them right away. Ooh. Oop, well, I missed that, because I'm just doing great on this. I guess I have the star power now, so worst case I just use that and keep going into battles to bring it back up. We're almost to 200 coins, though, because we've been doing a fair amount of battling, so... Oh yeah, we can't hit that, because that's something else. Gotcha. Actually, I want to try the hammer throw, because I haven't done that yet. Oh wow, yeah, I just chucked that at it. Wow. I forgot about how vicious that one was. Well, let's just smack a hammer. Instead of just jumping, we're gonna full on just, you know, play a strength test on the stomach of that Koopa. Ooh, I got a lot back from that one. Because all of that's random if you get coins or hearts or flower points. Wait, that one's following me. Can I hit that? Why is it following me? What? What is... I've never done... I do not remember this being a thing. Does it eventually give me something else? No? Okay, it's just a way to get hearts back, I guess? Over here? I don't know, that's bizarre. I don't remember that being a thing. Gotta break those. There's never anything in them, but you know, I just have to break them, because that's just how that works. Now, let's see, is there anything I might not have? That's right, there's always Koopa leaves. I don't think there's anything I'm missing in terms of just like an area feature. Yeah, I can't go through that fence post. But this is Colorado. This is Colorado's wife. We're gonna meet Colorado in the dry desert. I wonder what he's doing now. So let's go. But basically Cooper is a big fan of Colorado, so. And eventually we'll have stuff right here too. But that is a later thing. Can I even hit the tree? There we go. But yeah, I think that's kind of everything here. So we're just gonna go ahead and head back to Toad Town and see what else. Actually, if there's a Super Shroom, I might want to actually get one of those because I think that was really clutch in that last fight. I might just have a regular mushroom. Yeah, there's just a regular mushroom, which we have a few of those. Maybe a POW block. That's not bad. Just to have, you know, some items back into our possession. Because I have to remember to use them. I don't use them often. Because, you know, you always just feel the feeling of wanting to save them up, but it's kind of important to actually use them in this game. Because you just get so many thrown at you. I don't know if these will actually give me experience anymore. I'm gonna be honest. Nope. So this is just basically get past them stage at this point. This leg of the journey, unfortunately. Oh, I guess they're still giving some. Okay, so maybe they are giving one, but usually not too much. Now we gotta go use some coins to get some of the nice, wonderful badges in Toad Town. I don't know what else we'd buy. I mean, actually, I do know one thing that we do want to save some coins for. There's something in the desert that's actually really good to do, and I think it's like 50 coins for it, and so you do kind of want to keep some for that point. Just because the benefits it comes back with is so good. So good. But yeah, we gotta run all the way back to Toad Town. Hold it right oh, no, 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 no. Oh, is this where we play Junior Troopa? Ugh. Here comes his revenge. He is our rival, basically. Not a very smart rival, as you're seeing, but, you know, rival nonetheless, who shows up every so often with new fight tactics, which is funny because I usually have just learned the way to break it. You, Mario, of course you remember me. Yeah, I remember you, unfortunately. That's right, I'm Junior Troopa. This time you're really gonna see some fireworks. Am I, though? Get ready, I'll show you a new skill I just picked up. Which is just you hiding. My attacks are useless now. Well, wait. Actually, I can't remember. Do I still get the damage here? Yeah, okay, so it's not the end of the world there, then. Let's change to Goombario, because why not? Just a tattle, so we get a life total. $15, oh my. Attack power 2, defense power 1. He looks adorable hiding his egg, doesn't he? So cute. It should be a snap to beat him now, I think. Yeah, because I know that I'll probably need to do something in particular. But youch! Who knows Mario has such battle skills? Grr, it's not over yet though. And back into his egg. And then back out right away. But if I keep minimizing this loss of stuff, let's do a swap to Bombat. So I think because Bombat has the bomb ability, which does a lot of damage out of nowhere. Which means it's really good against this enemy. And since we have the flips anyway, might as well just go ahead and really stick it to the egg. There's really no reason not to spend all of our flower points here. You know, we're pretty close to Toad Town. This is a kind of a side boss feel, but... And that's a done Junior Troopa, and that's actually probably going to level us up at this point. Yep. Cool. More badge points. I think. Yeah, badge points is probably best. Because then we can always switch it between, we can switch it between if we want to do health or if we want to do flower points, which right now I'm going to do flower points because I'm using more abilities just to go quicker through things. But so yeah, now you'll see I have 10 of 15, which is nice. And I'll go heal and I'll have that maximum. Mario! Oh, it's Twink again, that's right. I was like, who shouts like that in this game? Oh yeah, Twink. That's right. Yeah, I remember you, Twink. I heard you saved the honorable Star Spirit who's captured. Bowser's gang are so angry about it. You don't have to be so happy about someone's anger, Twink. I think once you grow up, you'll find out. I knew you could do it, Mario. You're on your way. Well, thank you. I mean, I've only been saving this kingdom forever. Enough celebration for now. I have important information. It seems one of them is being held captive somewhere in Dry Desert. He wrote in his diary someplace called Dry Ruins. Princess braved the dangers of the castle to get you this clue, Mario. I mean, she snuck through a secret passage, but yes. If you find out anything else, I'll hurry back and tell you. I have to go back to Her Highness now. She's so brave. I hope this news helps. Well done. I guess that's where we're headed. That's what the game seems to want us to go to. Yeah, I'll take a nap. Because then I'll refresh up the flower points that I increased the maximum of. We'll try that out. Did you sleep well? Now that your body and soul are refreshed, your travels seem much easier. Will seem much easier, fair enough. Well, while we're in Toad Town, it's usually nice to go, you know, because it's central as you come back here a bit, go check to see if we have any mail. Hello! Well, it seems you have received some mail. Which letter would you like to read? Oh, we have one for Cooper. Fair enough. From Colorado's wife, who we just talked to, but somehow the letter beat us here to Toad Town. Here you go. Cooper, how are you doing? Your mother dropped by for a visit the other day. We had a really nice talk over some Koopa tea. She did seem a touch disappointed that you were still on the road. She said she's going to cook you a delicious dinner when you come back, so you'll have something to look forward to. Oh yes, if you happen to see my wayward husband, please tell him to come home more often. Take care, Colorado's wife. Would you like to read more? Oh, no, I actually don't want to. I've already read them all. Yes, put the letters away. Thank ya. So we can always come back here and read them if we want to. The other ones were for the red and blue Goombas. So, don't think when I hit this I got anything. Nope. How many star pieces do we have is the question. I don't think we got many from there. We're at 4, yeah, so we'll wait a little bit to go before we go back to the Star Summit. We haven't found any Bivalves, so we don't have to worry about that. But oh, the badge guide, nice. It did happen now. My dad's opened a shop. Do you really want to take a look? It's really cool. It's a badge shop for badges. I would hope, or I'm a little worried what you're selling if it's a badge shop but not for badges. Okay, we have a lot of rare badges, so let's take a very close look. Well, okay, so let's take a look. So, disables an enemy's defense power and injures it. That's not bad. I don't know if we want to go into that. First attack. Lets Mario destroy a weaker enemy with a first strike. That's not bad for us. And then Speedy Spin. Increases the distance Mario can spin dash. I don't know if I need that. I do like the first attack. Especially if we start running through an area where we spend too much time in an area and we just need to get rid of them. So let's do it. 100 coins. You only need 1 point, and that's actually really good. It actually makes me want to go in and take off Close Call, because that was more in a fight with, that was more for a fight with a boss. But if we can just do this at the beginning of battle, that'd be nice. So let's go that route. That'll help us out to avoid some damage in the long run. Oh hey, these boxes and boards are all cleared up, so we can go to the south end. Ooh, there's a little toad. Again, remember there are toad babies here. When I grow up, I'm going to learn to be a train conductor. Train conductors are so cool. Fair enough. That's honorable. I honestly could not tell you how many train conductors there are around, so might be a good job position. Bum, bum, boom. Let's see. Doesn't something smell good? Tasty T lives in this house. She's an incredibly good cook. Okay, so this is where the cook kind of thing happens. This is where the Koopa leaves that we got from the that we got before came in handy, because they turn into better items here. So yes. Now you can only use, I believe, 1 item right now in this point in the game. Yeah, eventually you can put in 2 or maybe 3 items, but for right now it's just 1. So you can get some basic level stuff. And some stuff can't be made into actual recipes, but here you go, it's not too bad. So it gave us 3 flower points before, but now it gives us 7. So there is actually a reason to come and do that. In fact, do I have any others? No, I think that's kind of it. And there's other items that we can do, but I haven't found, until you hit kind of 2 of them, I haven't really found any really big, good, recipe items to grab at this point in the game. Desert is huge. Wherever you go, all you see is sand. Many a wanderer got lost, so travelers should use caution. Also, avoid whirlwinds. According to my sources, if you get close to a whirlwind, it'll blow you far away. Chances are you'll get lost. Toad Town Station is just south of here. The train there is the only way to reach Dryda Desert. Okay, so we have to go to the train. You aren't thinking of going to the desert, are you, Mario? Be careful. Well, yeah. I mean, that's where the star told me to go. Mario, have you ever met Merlovey? This is the name that I hate this name because it's so hard to say. Merlovely of Shooting Star Summit. She's so lovely and mysterious, I'm crazy for her. Heard that her hobby is cultivating bonsai trees. Maybe I should try that. There's bonsai trees apparently in the Mario universe. Do you know that she has a twin sister? Yes, I think actually her twin sister comes into play in later games in the series. I think she comes up in... I think she came up for sure in the Paper Mario Wii. Because I think I remember both of them being in there, possibly. Can't remember though. I don't know, I could be wrong on that too. It might be something else later, but must be locked from the inside. Ah, yes, we can't go into there quite yet. We can't go back there. So there must be some way, some reason it unlocks, and I can't remember offhand. Let's see, what do we have here? This is private. Oh, because this is the entry to the sewers, which eventually we did do stuff in the sewers for travel and such, but this is not exactly something we can do yet, because you see, we can't break through there, and we can break through this side, though. I can't remember how difficult it is, so we're going to check that out. And the only problem I'm having is, if you're seeing, the way that this kind of program runs this, it doesn't catch, for whatever reason, this layer of the picture, so as a result, it gets really shadowy. So I actually don't know what enemies I'm going into at first, but... Okay, so I want a little tattle-in to happen here, because I don't know these enemies. They're blue. It's a Gloomba. Oh. Nice. Gloomba are nasty Goombas. Oh, okay. Who live in the Toad Town tunnels. Let's see. So they have 2 attack power, the defense of 7. They're stronger than ordinary Goombas, but you can take them. Okay, so these are probably not what I'm supposed to be fighting yet, but here I am. Probably was supposed to not find this yet, but I'm never one to shy away from the challenge. There we go. I mean, you can block some of this damage, but we'll probably just go back and heal it up anyway. And we got rid of one of them. So we'll see what they get for experience, because maybe this is something to come back to. 3 is not bad at this point in the stage. So. Oh, good night, Leslie. Thanks for coming out and checking it out. And you know, I understand the getting work done, because I'm probably going to have to get a little bit done after this too. So, but thanks for stopping by, and always feel free to stop in. We're probably going to have a few more streams over the weekend. So feel free to check them out, and we'll talk to you soon. Oh, we got Dizzy Dial though. That's not bad. Oop. Oh my, it does not like me down here in this area. There must be a lot of overlays or something. This is where I remind you that if you are prone to seizures, you should not be watching this stream. Oh, I don't think I was supposed to go this far. Uh-oh. Well, boss battle. Probably not prepared for this, but so be it. This is a blooper. They lurk in the tunnels. Yeah, they have hit points of 30. Let's see if I can run from this. Because I don't think I was supposed to trigger this yet. Oh, I can't run away. Yep, this is not gonna go well. Unless, wait. Maybe I can paralyze? Wait. Yeah, why not? Let's try it. We just got the item, so. Oh, that's a little spinny. Oh, good. It did work. Oh, for 4 turns. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and use the item. Maybe we can defeat this blooper right now. This would be kind of cool, if so. I mean, that would be really good for our damage abilities. Well, getting the power bones. Apparently, getting the power bones badge is definitely a good way to do that too. Wow, that worked out really nicely. Yeah, let's just try that again. Just get it to the rhythm, you know. Staying alive. That work for attacking bloopers, just like with CPR? I don't know. So yeah, apparently we were prepared for that. Fair enough. Well, let's see what we get behind the chest there. Because that is not how I expected that to go, but, you know, thanks to the free item we had just gotten. Shrink Stomp. If it works, the enemy shrinks, its attack power decreases. That is kind of cool, too. Actually, I wonder if that's the same amount as the power jump. Because I don't know if we're going to use that other one as much. Yeah, it is. Let's do that instead. So I think doing that and making their attack power decrease is a lot better in extended battles, but... So... Yeah, we'll just head through here then. We'll save because I don't know how I defeated that boss, but we're just gonna go with it. Cause that's the content you look for. But yeah, I can't go into anything else because I know what I need to go into those spaces, and I'm just not there yet. But I guess that's what I get for jumping into random tubing in, the middle of Toad Town. Let's see what's on this side of town. I can't remember exactly. Oh yeah, there's some random... Yo, name's Chet Rippo. Pleasure meeting you. You don't want to upgrade your stats? Yeah, you do. It's usually 39 coins and I'll upgrade. That doesn't seem terrible. Yeah. Alright, it's been upgraded. Oh yeah, another status might have dropped. And the badges you had are on. Oh no, did they actually drop my badge points then? No, my health total's down to 10. Oh no, this is probably not good. Okay, so we're gonna switch our badges around then a little bit. Oh, both points went down. Oh, that... I didn't like that. I shouldn't have paid for that. Okay, well, you live and learn. So... I guess we just have that. We just don't have hammer throw then for the time being, but we can turn that back on if we need to. Or we can level up, get more badge points, and it'll be fine. You want to get there? We got it. Yep, we got to take the train to go to the desert. I know. I know. I'll get there eventually. I'm just looking around. Oh yeah, there's little toads. That's there, but yeah, okay, let's see what these buildings are. Can't remember what this castle-like one is. Oh, it's just nothing in here except these two. Hey, we just moved in! Yay! New to the neighborhood, I expected it to be so nice. It cost me a small fortune in coins to get this place, but I think it's worth it. It's a lovely house. It is kind of lovely, and it's also, right in the middle of town, so that's pretty good. Let's see, and then what is this space? This... looks like there might be something more to this, and I just can't see it. Yeah, something's going on with this place, and I can't do anything about it right now. So, onward! Further east, or west, whatever direction this is. Oh, well there's a fisher. Something about that caterpillar becoming bait. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a club. Fair enough. When the earthquake hit, they lost a lot of glasses. There's fond memories in them. Okay. Club 64! Club 64! For those that get that reference. How do you like the club? Pretty posh, right? My buddy and I opened up. The club was broken here and there after the earthquake, but no problem. We got fixed up in no time. Let's see. I'm Simon, I'm rhyming to get folks who know it. I'm the master poet. Poor pop diva can't sing, but the lyrics are just the thing. Well, apparently this must be the pop diva then. I'm Chantal, I'm known as a pop diva. I used to be able to sing any song perfectly, each note a masterpiece. Those times are behind me, perhaps forever. The sight of Peach's castle flying high in the sky was such a shock, I haven't been able to sing since then. But now I'm a pop diva who can't sing. Cruel irony, isn't it? Well, I guess I can't do anything to help you. You did not just make that reference. Yes, I did, because come on, it was sitting there, and you know it. I mean, it seemed better than referencing the fact that, yes, they named the club Club 64 after the Nintendo 64. Let's see. So yeah, this kind of stuff is just some docks. In case for some reason we might have to go to an island in the future or something. There's a little boat dock area, little harbor. Just, in case. We'll head back, because we don't need this side of town yet. Not yet. But I probably should go to the Toad House for a little bit and heal up before I go too far into my escapades. Because I have taken some damage from the random Gloombas, excuse me, in the the sewer system of Toad Town. Yeah, especially because here it doesn't cost anything. Like usually in RPGs, the inn to heal you costs some coins or something, some time, something that happens to it. But here it's like, nope, it's just free. The toads just have free healthcare. Don't think anything of it. So we'll head this way, and we're gonna go ahead and check out this train station everyone's talking about. Because that's the place to get to the dry, dry desert, which has the dry, dry ruins that hopefully will not be dry of items and stuff. Oh, this is a bulb. Well, hello there. My name is Bubble. I've come from the flower fields, the wonderful land of flowers. I'd love to spread the wondrous flowers to flower fields all over your land. You like flowers, don't you? Of course you do. Who doesn't? For that reason, I'll entrust this to your care. A magic seed. Well, I probably should have came over here earlier because this needs to go to the gal Minty up here. For her to plant one of 4 in the garden. Because I think we actually find 2 of these very quickly in the game, and then the other 2 are much harder to find. Water and dirt, sunshine, power, beautiful blooms, beautiful flowers. Hello, my name is Minty. I enjoy the beauty of this flower garden. I've heard there's a lovely flower. I know, these are the bulbs. I kind of have to skip this. I've already seen it, in this playthrough. You're getting a seed? Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll plant it right away. And then it'll just magically grow right away, because that's how flowers work. These seeds relate to an age-old story. If you plant all 4 of the different colored bulb flowers, a miracle will occur. I wonder what will happen. I can hardly wait for that day to come. I don't actually remember what happens when you get all 4. It's something with the archway, but I can't remember exactly what happens. And I kind of start hitting it, like I said, in the 3rd chapter, my memory starts getting a little fuzzy on anything but the basic details, so. Oh yeah, alright, this is where you get to the gambling parlor. Because you need the secret entrance about hitting that tree. Hello, welcome to the playroom. To play here, you need a member credit. And depending on what member credit you have is what you get to play. Which, I can't remember how you get member credit either, so that's going to be later on too. But at least I know it's there. Oh yeah, and then so this is the other kind of crazy thing, is that there's this little oinks farm thing, which as far as I know has nothing to do with the game, it's just here. Yeah, basically, but there's little types of little oinks. You hit it, you pay 10 coins, and basically you hatch it, and it's like a collectible thing. But you basically can fill it up, and then you have a bunch of different little oinks here, and it's a bizarre thing in my head. I'm gonna do it just to show. Plop. And you go here, and then you're going to crack open the egg with your hammer, and then I have that kind of little oink apparently. Oh, it's a question mark one. How weird. I mean, how interesting. Yeah, and it's just there. As far as I know, it doesn't serve any purpose. I don't remember it mattering. I mean, maybe when you get 10 of them, it gives you something, but. Mario, do you keep a good supply of items? You keep a good supply of items on hand, don't you? If you get attacked when you have nothing, it'll be a pretty tight fix, huh? My advice is whenever you're going on a long journey, you should stop at a shop and load up on supplies. Fair enough. Anything over here? Nope. Looks like it's just the railway. Little kids are running around. I don't remember what these were. We can't work because Peach's castle flew away. Oh, well, I guess there's nothing to be done. The girls and I always wanted to go on a long trip. How lucky for us. At first I said let's not go because there's so much trouble, but eventually I came around. We're ready to roll, but now the train can't move. Great. Our first stop was going to be the desert town. I wish we could go right now. Well, about that, I might have a way to do that. Ever been? It's been a really scary place. I've seen packs of cactus monsters, thieves who prey on travelers' coins, and even whirlwinds. It's a lot safer to stick to the path so you don't get lost. It goes in a direct line from Mount Rugged to Dry Outpost. Yeah, but there's still some enemies across that line, so. I love trains, don't you? I love to come here and watch it come and go, but it doesn't seem to move at all now. It seems a lot more fun to watch when it's moving. The problem must be that gigantic rock on the tracks. Yeah, maybe that's it. Ruined, done for, a large rock is blocking the train tracks. When Peach's castle is uprooted, one of the boulders from that stack rolled off and landed here. What bad luck. If we can't do something about that boulder, I can't make my run. Well, hello, MTG Hugs. Thanks for following. Coming out here and seeing all the craziness with using explosives near train engines. We'll see how this works. What is that? Not too much actually. We're chugging along here in our Paper Mario playthrough. We just defeated the knockoff Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and now we're heading out to the dry desert, to the dry ruins, hopefully to find some treasure, and hopefully our trail won't dry up. What's up with you tonight? I'm just gonna keep dancing. This music is childhood for me, in a nutshell. I loved this game. Probably because as a kid I just loved games that were I'm gonna go with it simple, and if I die there was no repercussion. Which is probably why I really liked Crash Tag Team Racing. Why I like this one is because, I mean, if you get set back, you know, it's fine. You can just try it again. It's not a huge issue. Whereas, you know, you could, you know, obviously if you go down when you're playing a general RPG, generally using items or money or something. Yep, so now we've officially started Chapter 2, which is the Mystery of Dry Ruins, because Chapter 1 was the fortress, but this is about where I thought we'd probably get to tonight, you know, just in general, in terms of our usual timing. Yep, just making sure. Mount Rugged, here we are. Passengers heading for dry desert or outpost should proceed directly over Mount Rugged from the station. Well, now that we finally got here, let's save it up. Who else do we got here? The train's running again. Phew, about time. I can finally go back to Toad Town. Yeah, some people probably were stranded out here with that rock, which probably was not good at all. Let's see. If you want to go to Dry Desert, you'll have to hike over Mount Rugged. Follow the arrows in the signboard so you don't get lost. There are a lot of scary creatures around here. If you're not careful, you'll get hurt in a big way. Yep, makes sense. Anything else around here? Let's see, what's in here? Oop, there's a coin. Do I have... I don't have a lot of items now. Okay. Because in case an item comes out of here. Yep, there's an item. I was like, I bet you there's an item in here, like an egg or something. Which there was. I saw a creature called Wacka on Mount Rugged. It was extra cute. Oh yeah, about... Let's go and check out the... I don't think I'm going to deal with the Wacka yet, but the Wacka is very crucial for saving good items, basically, which I'm probably still going to go and deal with when I can, but not currently. But we'll heal up, and we'll... Ah, no, confound it, where could it be? Oh, hey, Paracarry. Oh, well. Oh, sorry, folks, very sorry. I was looking for something and not watching where I was going. What now, aren't you, Mario? Why, you are, you're the Mario. Hello there. The Mario, fine. I'm Paracarry, I deliver letters. I know, we just talked to you, like, earlier in the game. Sorry, my connection is awful. Can't really respond to anything as stream lessons in chat. I'm out in the boondocks. Oh, that's totally fine. Totally fine. Just working through the dry desert in hopes of treasure. Oh, jeez. Treasure. I'll say it just like that. I deliver letters. I'm normally a letter-perfect postman, but I'm having a bit of trouble with a lost letter. Would you know it? I dropped it on Mount Rugged, and now I can't find it. If you happen to stumble upon a letter anywhere, please tell me, alright? My job could depend on it. It's pretty legit. Yeah, I mean, Paper Mario is one of my faves. A lot of people like Thousand Year Door more. Yeah, a lot of people like Thousand Year Door more. But I haven't played it, so that's why I'm kind of working up to with this. Is the idea is to play some Paper Mario from the 64, because it's from Nintendo 64, which it looks pretty good, honestly, for Nintendo 64. I think, you know, I do think it was a very good addition on there. But then, so I can maybe do Thousand Year Door afterwards with it. Now, you'll see some flashing of it. That's because I'm not playing on the Nintendo 64, shockingly, or a CRT television. But... Oh, yeah, if you use a bit too many caps, it's gonna time you out just from the auto mod. Sorry about that, MTG Hugs. Just where we're worried about, you know, with our identity is we expect that there could be some reason where, you know, we might get some hate, and we try to avoid having caps in there. Um, so that's why it's going to delete your message. But if you want to put the message without caps, though, feel free on that one. Because it should just time you out for that 1 second. We don't have it at timeout for a while or anything. That's just more to get our attention. I moved out to my mom's to throw back cash for a house now. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I mean, we have been careful to make sure that we have places that have internet, because we'd go nuts probably. So we actually got lucky enough where we're on a fiber line where we exist, and honestly, that has been kind of nice, because actually I think it's what kind of enabled our streaming, because our internet connection can really support it now. Just because the fiber line, we don't even have the best fiber line option, but we have the you know, but we definitely have, it's a lot better than what I've seen. So I really do hope that more companies invest in fiber optic line. It is pretty cool. Okay, abilities. We're gonna tattle on these because I don't know how much health they have. Monty Mole. Monty Moles are rock throwing moles, big chime mischief makers. They have 3 hit points, attack power 2, defense is 0. They have kind of scary looking faces. They're pretty weak though. Maybe they wear sunglasses because they have really sensitive eyes. Maybe they're just hip. Fair enough. So yeah, I'll just do a regular attack, and I don't feel like using the flower points. I'd rather take the health hits. Because I got a lot of flower points from the weird deal I made in town, so we'll kind of just do that. We'll just kind of start getting rid of some of them. Problem is that they're 3, and we don't quite have an upgrade to our hammer or to our boots yet. But if we did, we would actually be able to get rid of them in 1 hit. But otherwise, instead, they're going to do a lot of damage to us, especially if I can't seem to actually block correctly. That would be, you know, helpful. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-bow. Oh, I keep missing that. Let's go ahead, actually, because I think I can, yeah, I can just use refresh right now, which is probably a good plan. Because then we'll get the star points back, and I don't have to go back to the beginning to get that back. There we go. And we'll just make sure to use someone now who actually has an ability that uses flower points and can make a difference. But look at that though, 6 star points. That's really nice. Really nice. And we got some coins. But yeah, let's get Cooper out again, because he's good for AoE stuff. Ooh, and a sleepy sheep. That's fun. Oh, and here's the Wacka. So Whack-ho, I'm Wacka, another picture-perfect day on Mount Rugged. Now, the reason they're called Wacka is that you are meant to actually smack it with a hammer. Like so. Ow, don't hit me! Which I can come back to kind of do. I forgot I didn't have enough space for items. So actually, I'm going to throw away a mushroom, and then use a mushroom. Oops. Yeah, I'll be gonna be moving somewhere in town hopefully soon. Oh, sure. I mean, are you around kind of a big city area? I mean, obviously you don't have to tell me exactly, but is it not too far away so you can kind of stick around the same area then, or are you heading a long ways out? Okay, so we have items full now, so let's see. But the reason why I like to get the Whack-a-Bump is it restores 25 hit points and 25 flower points, which is absolutely bonkers of an amount. And so it's nice to have that as kind of the saving grace of if you really get damaged or you're really far behind during a boss battle or mess something up, you have that option. Ow! Wait a second. I apparently did not dodge that very well, but we'll get rid of them. Yeah, we moved back in March, so we got lucky enough timing where we kind of got to settle in a little nicely, because, you know, we could kind of take our own pace of fully unpacking and getting used to the space, because there really wasn't anywhere to go. So and I hadn't really worked remotely for a long period of time, so having that where I'm also just kind of stuck at home also kind of helped. Isn't this also? Yeah, it's a little funky. Not gonna lie. I mean, you kind of just start to learn that things are a little odd, for sure. Okay, we're gonna jump on you. Get rid of that. Yeah. But I do want to actually level up Cooper probably the next time I get a level up, which I actually know is coming not too far away. Because so you level up the hammer at some point here on this trip, and then when you head back, you hit that gray block, that kind of stone-looking block, and I think that's what hides the level up mechanic. I can't remember. You do have the option. You do have the ability to level up every single character, but they're not always easy to find, and that can be a reasoning why you want to kind of pick and choose who levels up at what point. Ooh, good, a life point. That's nice. That's good timing. Oop, there's a letter. Let's get rid of that one. Let's see. But so that's kind of what helped us settle into here and get used to the new place, and especially because Belmont and Alex had actually lived in that location before for almost a decade. So it's kind of relearning habits in your new living space that just it's stuff that when you have that time to settle in and you don't have to feel as crazy about it, it's kind of nice. Oop, I got the letter. It's one from Merlin. Nice. Can I go any further here? I don't remember if I actually need Paracarrier for this. I know I can't fight those things. Well, I can fight those things now, that's right. Okay, so that's where the Bobalba is, and I actually do need the, I need the Paracarry for that. Because, yes, Paracarry is about to join our party. Spoilers. But, because he's lost more than just one letter. Just, fair warning on that one. We're gonna save because we got the letter, and then we have to kind of go deliver those letters every so often, based on what's found. Could have went down the ramp there, but I always feel like the ramp takes longer. There we go, Paracarry. Oh, that's the one. Thanks for finding it. I'm so relieved. Actually, I'm also looking for 2 other letters I might have lost. It wasn't my fault, really. If you find them, could you? Thank you so much. Oh, actually, it does not join yet. That's right. So I actually do have to find more. So we're gonna switch over to Bombat because I know that the rock's in the future. Oh, thank you for the raid, Elder Dragon Skype Lander. Yeah, I know that from us. Well, thanks for raiding. We're not doing any magic tonight, but we are doing some Paper Mario. I'm doing a run through because I want to gear up for a 1,000-year door playthrough. And yeah, Torpstarts, thanks for jumping in. Honestly, seriously, I really appreciate it because it got to spread the nostalgia factor as far as possible. Oh my, what is that? What is that emote? BZ I love it. And then yeah, Elder Dragon. You have your fire there. It looks like all in the sky. No, but seriously, this is our first raid, so congrats. You were part of the first raid. If we ever get like anywhere, into the actual high level, you'll be able to say you were the first. But no, thanks for stopping by. How was the stream for you? Because I presume there was some commander involved, but I thought I'd check in on that. Which I'm very happy. We'll be actually playing some Commander against each other, I think, tomorrow. Belmont and I were thinking we were going to play a few games, because we haven't been getting them as much, and there might be a reason soon that, we're playing it, so we just want to make sure that we can be ready in case that moment exists. Oh yeah, Belmont's going nuts, actually. Like, I actually was... we were considering doing a speed game today on my lunch break, because I work remotely right now. And we were actually considering on the lunch break if we wanted to play a speed, 1v1 commander game just to like get it out of his system for the time being, and he could survive till tomorrow. 'Cause I took tomorrow off for a longer weekend, and I like to kind of extend that weekend. Oh, I am terrible with that action command today. So we're gonna get some in, but yeah. But thanks for checking us out. Something I'll mention for those that might not know us as much. We are Triad Gamers. We are 3 guys in Wisconsin that just decided that we like gaming, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. Oh, let me throw this for now. I need to actually go and turn in some items at some point, but I have to go all the way back to town then, and I'm not feeling that right now. So we'll just kind of keep eating the lesser items and going for the bigger ones. But so you can check us out. Actually, you see there's a website down below. That's kind of what started this all off, is triadgamers.com, because Belmont just wanted kind of a creative outlet, so that kind of started up. And then as we kept going, the streaming kind of joined in, and we just kind of went that route. Oh, I don't know if that's going to make it. Ow. Well, that was a stupid choice. Okay, so if I remember, though, these ones need to be blown up, and I need to actually switch to tattle on them in a little bit, but it's easier just to go and blow them up. But you can check us out at Triad Gamers on most platforms, so Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, obviously here on Twitch. And we generally we have a few different kind of cycles of games. We play Minecraft on Sunday, so right now just kind of hanging out with one of our friends on our realm, and Monday generally I do some type of card game, which has been switching off being Arena and Runeterra. But with Zendikar Rising out, we're probably gonna do a lot more Arena, just for that option. And then currently Belmont's game in the afternoon of a day of the week has been Canarium, which is very Lovecraft, Eldritch focused kind of style. So if you're into any of that sort, feel free to come check us out. We actually usually put our schedule up on the schedule portion, so you can always check that out to see when we're streaming. And if you have questions or want to join the community, we're kind of building it up a little bit. Just slowly, just as people discover us and just seeing what is found. Oh, that was quite the roller coaster there. Oh no. Go away. No. Oh, I struck. I don't think that does any damage though. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think that's gonna actually do anything. Let's see. Yeah, that was a slide, and I forgot that one existed, or I would have totally prepped for it a little better. But what can you do? Okay, we're gonna bounce on the Mounty Ball a few times. There we go. I'm getting better at it now. We're gonna get rid of one of these factors because we're about to have a lot. But I am glad I got a lot of flower points by accident at town, because I think that's gonna come up to be a very large issue here in a little bit. Yeah, we do hope to have a Commander game out. Basically, Belmont is editing it up for the first time, because we have not done that sort of thing before, and so we're hoping to get it up on the on triadgamers.com, which feel free to check out at that point or now if you'd like. There is some Commander stuff out there. Actually, one that I'll highlight because I'm proud of it is my janky Buff Friends with Swords deck. Because if you're following Zendikar Rising previews right now, you've seen Nahiri and a lot of the equipment coming out. That deck is actually kind of a pre-Zendikar Rising take on Boros ally equipment, and it actually does have a Nahiri in it. Oh, good, you got the link. Thank you, hon. Oh, I'm apparently fighting it. So honestly, if that's your sort of thing, we have a few deck techs out at this point. Actually, one for each of us, funny enough. At this point, it's just worked out that way. But feel free to kind of check that out and, see what's going on in our gaming. I am trying to switch. I was having trouble there for some reason. Oh, because I want to actually tattle on this so I know how much health it has. They're pretty strong, so better be careful. Okay, it's only 2 hit points, but their defense is 2, so that's why you have to basically do the bomb, because that's the only thing that really can break through its defense right now, which is just really annoying. So we're gonna switch back to that. But the nice part is we're probably going to heal here in a little bit, and that's going to get us some flower points too, because we're going to use the star power to do it, which is just going to get us 5 of each. Because if we keep using that on cooldown, it's going to really help us out on this. Yep, and as MTG bot is all done, feel free to follow us at some other places and see. Our Twitter's kind of full of D&D right now, so I will warn you on that. Just for whatever reason, our D&D counterparts in terms of content creation. Oh, is it all MTG now at present? Did we switch over? Because for a while it was a lot of D&D, and people were actually wondering if we were a D&D podcast. We're like, no, we generally stream and do MTG, but we just happen to be talking about our interests and just enthusiasts. That's definitely what I would say. Oh my gosh, I have way too many items now. I want to keep the egg though. Do I have 2 sleepy sheep? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use 2, so we're just gonna throw one out. As much as it hurts me to waste items, that's the only problem with this game I find, is that it's just, there's such a small item inventory that you generally end up with a lot of... Oh, hi there. I want to jump on your head. Oh, fine. Okay, so I think we're going to do a power bounce, because this way we can finish this up sooner. And really take on this, cleft, as they're calling it. And that goes that. So, and we're getting close to leveling up, which is nice. And we'll be able to grab some more health, because I think that's part of the issue I'm running into right now, is just amount of health that's needed. Can I go into here? I don't actually know. Oh, I can. That was a total joke, but awesome. That's like I can't wait. Yeah, on some of the content, and that's the nice part, is that if watching our stream, just and especially in the times we do it, aren't our big thing, you also can check out our videos actually saved from stream and highlights all through the website, because we realized that Twitch only saves 2 weeks of our stuff. So we wanted to make sure that we could kind of archive it in case someone wanted to go back, especially for instance Paper Mario here. I'm going to be doing this for several weeks, that you can kind of catch up on the story if you catch it later on. If you do the action command if you do the action command decreases Mario's damage by 1. Oh, the damage being done to Mario. Oh, that's pretty good actually. And or to prove we did a thing at one point. Yes, that's fair. So like in the past we might mention things that we've done. Yeah, that's part of it. Oh, it's 3 battle points. Okay, well, we're going to have to level up and get battle points then, probably. Who cares about health? We're fine. We're fine. We don't need health. I presume I want to go up there. But there's also coins down here, and now I want the coins. Oh, there's a rock. Oh, no. Ow. Mistakes we've made, like, right now. Yeah, because if I know... Actually, I don't think the hammer hits through the defense. Yeah, so that's the problem with this, is that currently the problem, and this is one I find with this game, is that currently there's no way to actually get rid of these clefts with Mario's stuff, which kind of always feels a little weird about this game, because it doesn't really, this is the first really curveball it throws at you, so. And eventually we'll be able to get over there and get those coins, but we don't have a certain party member yet, so we'll get to that in a bit. Oop, that's a rock. I don't want to deal with the rock. Oh, there's a coin there. Fair enough. I presume I have to get past this rock at some point, though, so let's just do it now. So we'll bomb as usual. Goodbye, Cleft. And I think it's probably best just to actually focus, because that way we can kind of make sure that we can get our star points back and get rid of some of this damage we're going to start taking. Oop, I didn't block that very nicely. Nope. So we'll just focus again, because then we can do that after this. And that should fill us up. Yep, there we go. And then bomb. And we're actually going to be out of flower points now, which means we might want to use one of our items that actually gives us flower points. My last game day Sunday, we had a lot of salt. Oh no! How? why was there a lot of salt in your pod? Because that, I mean, got escalated. Oh no! Was it like a certain deck that just someone didn't like the the way it was being played, or what was going on that would cause such a assault situation. I mean, I know that we've had some when, for instance, Vorinclex comes out, but I mean, Vorinclex is a yeah, that's a card. So this takes me back over to here. Oh, which gets me a letter. Oh, cool. Letter to Colorado. Okay. And then do I go this? Oh no, I've already been here. Okay. So I must go back and give the Colorado letter to Paracari, and that gets me. That must get me the next level of thing, which maybe is them joining me. I kind of hope so, because it'd be really nice for Paracari to join me. I found 2 spots already that I'm not going to remember to go to if I don't get Paracari here. It's also a heal spot, which is nice. So, we're going to go heal. So yeah, we're going to heal first. And look at all that flower points coming back. Okay, so Colorado letter, fair enough. Oop, there we go, that's one of the ones I dropped. Thanks very much. Of course, there's still one more, if at all possible. Can you find it too? I'm really scouring the area down here, but so far I haven't had much luck. Okay, well, maybe that wasn't the last one then. Okay, so let's try this again and go a different route here and see what comes of that. Gotcha. And this one we don't really need to use any power-ups, I think. I think we want to save our flower points for the enemies that need bombings. Yeah, last game day Sunday we had a lot of. So, let's see here. There we go. Got rid of them. Only took a damage. Maybe we'll heal it back right away. That'd be nice. But yeah, 4 star points. So we're really close to leveling up. So I'm actually okay taking some damage from things. And actually, I kind of want to level up on purpose. There we go. But otherwise, how are people doing tonight? You know, just chilling, getting ready for maybe the weekend or some. I always like to say maybe some fun plans, but I know there's not a ton of plans happening right now. But you know, even plans within your own gaming or something. I am terrible at blocking that. Your own gaming or something. You know, for instance, I got really excited actually because. One of my friends mentioned they actually just recently got into the Pokemon Sword and Shield generation. And I actually had not finished my game. I just had kind of, I think it was around quarantine time and we were moving and it was tough. So I hadn't finished up that game. And so now it's kind of a reason to go back and play with someone, maybe go to some, maybe go into some, what am I trying to say? Maybe go back and do some raiding with them and, just kind of have some fun remotely, So I'm going to try that out and we're going to see how that goes. I jumped back in and I do have a full party and they're about level 40, so it's not too bad. It's just for whatever reason I must have been like rushing through the game because now I'm lower than the Pokemon around me. So I probably need to do a little bit of grinding to actually get to a place where, we have that, but we'll see. Okay, so I think I didn't go this way. I didn't follow the arrows this direction. So I'm going to do that now. This is probably where that other letter is. I don't think I can get across. Nope, I'm going to... Oh, hi. Okay, so we're going to switch. We're going to do a bomb. There we go, get rid of that. When it's 2 of these, that's the tough part, because I can't... Any attack I do isn't going to actually do anything. So I just have to kind of do nothing. Whoops. But because we have it full, might as well just refresh now. Heal up the, one of the bomb activations at that point. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. And that's, yep, we got a lot of coins again, which is good, because we're gonna need those when it comes to the desert and some stuff. Yeah, we're always trying to make, yeah, I mean, because the big thing is, that we find Commander to be much more of a, you know, oh, I don't think I can run. Oh, I have a letter now. That's right. That's why I can't go that direction. We always find Commander to be much more of a social game, so you always want to try to avoid Salt. I mean, it's tough because you're gonna get a little tilted. You're gonna, you know, depending on what's going on. We all have those bad games where it's just you wish it didn't happen, but yeah, it's more of a, you know, just taking that deep breath and just saying, you know, hey, yeah. Actually, talk about the Commander video. There it is a little of a rough spot for one of us. And so that, but we had already recorded it, so it's kind of a, well, I guess this is the one we recorded to mess with. But it's definitely, you can get it where it's just it's very rough, especially in 1v1, because we're generally playing 1v1, just in terms of, right now, you can't just go to your local game store and strike up a pod. And so, but we are trying out actually, Tabletop Simulator is one that we're looking into because we put our deck lists on Tapped Out in case the Tapped Out link you saw above for Buff Friends of Swords. And there's a Tabletop Simulator workshop item where the deck list can be imported through a Tapped Out link. And so we're actually kind of looking to that as a possibility of messing around with. But we're still fairly new to Tabletop Simulator. We've only played a couple games on it. We just recently got it. So it's one of those that we're going to try that out. Otherwise, of course, we know there's a lot of kind of webcam setups with play mats across the internet, and we hope to try that out someday. Actually, to be honest, I haven't just lost letters on Mount Rugged. I may have sort of dropped them everywhere. This is unfortunate, Paracarry. You really shouldn't lose the mail. Hey, you seem good at finding it. Do you think I can just, you know, follow you and do stuff? So yeah, I just recruited the mail person to my party, you know. They're just going to follow me around for a while. But basically, the reason why this one's important is they can take me over those gaps that I was seeing. So I need to go back and kind of go to those to get some stuff. But the first one definitely being the Bulb, because we need to get that seed for Minty in Toad Town. Because we want to get all 4 of those eventually. We're just going to pass by some of these because we're at the point where we probably don't need to deal with them, but I'd like to get an upgrade for my boots or hammer at some point, but I can't remember how soon you get that, so we're going to find out pretty quickly. This will also actually get us to that badge, and we'll find out what that is. But let's do that now. So yep, Paracarry will just kind of carry us over it. And we can go figure out what this is. Quake Hammer. Oh yeah, so this one's going to damage ground or ceiling, so you don't have to throw something at an enemy up there. So that's kind of nice. Well, let's get rid of this. And then we're going to see what Paracarry's move is, because I actually don't remember that one as well. Skydive. I know Shell Shot is like you aim the shell at someone, but oh, I didn't time that very well. There we go. And yeah, so we're only getting 1 star point from each of these now, so that's when you kind of know that we're probably becoming over-leveled slowly for this. But we'll go ahead and we'll quickly try to race through here because that, you know, and get to a nice save spot for this. And now the only problem is I don't have Bombette right now, so I need to switch to her so we can blow them up. Which, like I said, eventually once we upgrade the hammer, we at least can damage them. It's not going to be quickly, but get that go over. Yeah, well, thanks for coming out, Casual Jake. Yeah, we're battling up in here on the mountain, and it's not that it's not going great. It's just this part of it's always tough because your boots and hammer aren't leveled up yet, and so you kind of have to use specialty items on these, and it just because their defense is so high. But yeah, thanks for stopping in. How was your stream? Yeah, no, we talked during the was it Monday Night Runeterra? Yeah, we were chatting during that stream. Because that's when I was attempting to teach you Runeterra and get you indoctrinated in it just like I am. And obviously you know, I find Runeterra very fun, which is why I want other people to find it, mostly because it's also free. But yeah, this stream had a blood. Ooh, another one of those Blood Artist Dictate of Erebos combos. That's that always makes you really appreciate the complexity of the stack, for sure. Uh, but yeah, Belmont's the one ingesting combat. That too, and uh, but basically he's the one ingesting some content right now, while I'm kind of doing this stream currently. He's also the one that generally is going to be getting watching a lot of content anyway. He's definitely the watcher, marathoner, binge watching one of the stream there. The Sacta, yeah, I could see loving that deck for sure. I mean, Belmont's Vampires one has some or no, not yeah, the Vampires one has some aristocrat tendencies in Orzhov. Um, and yeah, I'm interested. I just need more time to play. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, time is always a thing with that. Like I probably could play either Arena or Runeterra only and do a lot better in terms of just the actual progression, but you know, it's one of those that it's tough out when you're playing both just because of the amount of time. And some nights you just don't get the time, so you don't get the dailies. And let's see, I've been on a call, guys. Kick at the moment. Oh, Fall Guys, yeah, fair enough. I love how Belmont had caught it on the Try Gamers account there before I did, but Fall Guys is kind of the thing right now. I've considered it. I think I just haven't. I'm never good at that kind of dexterity moving about, so I think it's the same issue I'm having with Valorant right now, where I'm just not good at first-person shooters, but it's so big and so pretty that I want to do it. But yeah, it does seem like a fun game though, especially with friends, because I've been seeing a lot of streams where it's like 4 to 6 people doing it all together and kind of enjoying it, and that's definitely been a fun thing to watch for sure. I'm sure they're having fun playing it too, but okay, so I need Paracarry now to get across this gap. I mean, not that I'm going to, probably drink tomorrow or anything, and maybe play stuff like that, but plus I want to start playing with other people. I mean, if I have a reason to play it, I might get it, but right now I think it's just, funny enough though, with how big it's gotten, I actually don't know anybody currently in my usual gaming, circle of friends that, I think I'm going to call them the local gaming friends, because we're starting to get some more across the country, but, my local gaming friends, there's really not anyone playing Fall Guys, which is weird. It's more of a, I think, stream game than I've really seen a lot of groups playing, but, I mean, that might also not be the case. Let's get Bombette out. I think I got everything over there already, so I don't need to go that way anymore. So let's go all the way back over this way and hope this thing does not catch us. There we go. And we're instead going to go to the right now, and that's going to trigger the next side boss and what I think is probably going to be our last battle for the night, because I'm pretty sure there's a save somewhere near that. That'll be a good stopping point, but we're going to go fight something in particular. We'll see it in a little bit here. Combined Fall Guys stream. I mean, I'd consider it for sure. I've seen people enjoying it. I would be terrible at it, but I do have the controller already, so that should help. Yeah. In case you missed the last stream, I am playing a Nintendo 64 game on an Xbox controller, so that might be crossing the streams at that point, if we consider it that way. No, LRR joke. What can I say? But I mean, I'd be intrigued by it. I probably should play it a little bit before doing anything in particular. I can't remember what. Here, I probably want Goombario to tattle on this next thing, so can't wait to go to his house. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, obviously, I think a lot of us are kind of at that point where it's like, oh, I really want to get out and do stuff, and it's one of those kind of, I just dive further into gaming, and so I'm taking a long weekend. I'm probably going to game, and who knows, there might be some bonus streams. So, if you're not following, I recommend following us and, checking us out, because there might just be some bonus streams, especially with a weekend off, where I just suddenly feel like playing a game on stream. But we'll see what happens on that. We have our usually scheduled one on Sunday, and then probably one Monday afternoon. But we were talking about it earlier. MTG Hugs, you were saying until you move, your internet's probably not great. So I don't know if Fall Guys is gonna go well, but being bad at the game is the best part, though. That is true. That is the best entertainment from what I've seen. In fact, I think the one I've laughed at the most is Game Grumps trying to play it, because we do watch some Game Grumps around here. And just, they're known for being bad at games, so I knew it'd be pretty fun there, but watching some of the ones like Loading Ready Run or Outside Extra and Xbox playing, they're actually kind of good at it, and it makes me feel a little bit... yeah, no, we're big fans. Actually, I think Alex was really the first one to get on the board. We started watching it early, and then Belma and I along the way kind of picked it up as we were watching it. But along the way, it's just kind of been we've just kept with them because they're fun. They're fun to listen to, and they kind of have down the idea of just playing games to have fun and enjoy it. And that it's just kind of wholesome to watch all the time. So we followed them for a while at this point. Alex for sure more, but yeah, we're big fans. Actually, when Ninja Sex Party was around for their concert tour, actually, Alex got tickets to that and was able to go and check it out. So he was pretty excited when that came around. So we actually have a poster over there. Maybe I'll show it in one stream at some point. But he's a poster from when they came that's signed by both Ninja Brian and Danny Sexbang. So we enjoy them. They're definitely some fun fellows. And you look a lot like this feller Mario who's on the wanted poster. Uh-oh. What's your name? Mario. Let's be honest. Honesty is the best policy here, right? Well, I'll be. If you're Mario, I gotta bust you up. Yeah, it's honest, that's what they're saying. But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna tattle right away. We need to know what this Buzzar character is looking like. This is Buzzar. He guards Mount Rugged. Wow, that's one big bird. Oh, 40 hit points. Okay, this one's gonna be a long period here. It's not like the blooper that we had to deal with in the sewers before this, but attack power 3 and defense power 0. So at least all of our hits are gonna hit hard. If you get caught in the clutches of his sharp claws, you'll lose 4 HP. Try to wriggle out. His special attack is flapping his wings to create wind. This attack damages your party members too. That's not good. But he was hatching eggs, wasn't he? Is it possible he's really a she? I wonder. Yeah, I guess we don't know. I mean, what's exactly going on there? But I think then what we're gonna do is let's try to get some early damage. Ah, 5 on there. That's not bad. Okay, only 1 damage, not bad. But I do lose my partner for a little bit here. So let's actually go ahead and let's see if we can get it to do less damage and shrink. Yep, there we go. So for 2 turns, the damage is a little less, which I think is good for us. Yeah, because then it's only 1 there, and that's nice. Let's go ahead and actually refresh here while the damage is low, and get some hit points back, get some flower points back. Because then we can be earning those passively in the background. And then I think we're going to switch to Paracarry because that's in the air and that's probably better. Oh, there's a lot of repeatedly pressing A in this game. Okay. So let's go ahead, get some more damage. I love your guys' page layout. Thanks! Belmont's actually been working on that a lot, and it's been a lot of practice for him to kind of see, how we want to do things. We've actually, probably rebranded like 3 times in the month and a half we've been streaming, just because we keep finding new things, either by watching other streamers or and kind of seeing how they like to do things, or just brainstorming that we do. We've been kind of doing 2.5 times. Okay, fair enough. I'm curious what the 0.5 is, but I'm very intrigued. But yeah, it's kind of been his project and his creative outlet during this time, and just like streaming has kind of been mine, honestly. Okay, we're getting some good damage here. Good damage, yes. Ooh, made it. Okay. I forgot how much this was annoying like that. Okay. I think we're just gonna do some regular jumping. And let's try the sky shot actually, because I can't remember how much damage that does for this. 5 damage. Okay, fair enough. That is definitely worth it. Okay, can I get all the way to 0? Nope, okay. You can only get to 1, unless I'm just not doing it fast enough. Can you see from the men the coats come and put me in a really soft room? Yeah. I mean, there is a level of sanity that definitely Belmont is attempting to maintain. It's very difficult with our love of Eldritch-style games, for sure. You do kind of lose some sanity just with those games. Oh no, that's 4 damage right there. No! Oof. That hurts. Okay. But it's definitely one of those that insanity is never far away in this household. But that's just what makes every day fun. You never know. Oh, okay, I missed that one too. I'm just having all sorts of things. Now, can I actually shrink them again? Okay, good. I was able to do it again. Nice. Okay, I should be able to get this down before any issues. Which is nice, because then it's part of the polykill. Fair enough. I mean, you're not wrong. I think we just generally don't admit it much. Oh, there was no way of avoiding that 4 damage. So now we get the annoying danger message, which I'll get rid of here in a second, because I'll be able to finish off this buzzard. You know, Buzzer the Buzzard, because the naming is perfect in this game. It perfectly describes all of them. Like Paracarry is a Paracoopa that carries mail, and Cooper is a Koopa, and Goombario is a Goomba, and Bombette is a Babam. Oh, I got whooped. Good. Yes, you did get whooped. Now now I can go and continue on this path and see what else we find. Hopefully a healing block and a save block, but we'll see. What do we find in this area? Oh, healing block and a save block. Nice. Because that'll be a perfect point then. Because we're about to hit, 10 o'clock, so we want to, even though I'm off tomorrow, I still want to make sure to maintain some semblance of sleep schedule, as much as I have issues with that. But, yes, and we have Commander to play tomorrow, because we're going to play some, get back in the swing of things again, just in case there's more Commander playing happening, Now, as River Song would say, spoilers. But we'll come back to that in the future, and if you want to see some of that stuff, please follow us. Honestly, it's one of those things that I feel no problem mentioning multiple times a stream, because it's free, and it makes us feel the love, and you'll get to see more of our stuff, because you'll get all the custom notification messages that I like to put when I go stream. Oh, hey, Rainbow Explosions. I'm unfortunately just finishing up, but thanks for stopping out. But otherwise, feel free to also check us out. I can't point to it as easily because it's all the way down there, but triadgamers.com. It has a lot of our content, blog posts, old videos, other videos that might be created, like deck techs. There's probably one that we're going to do for Zendikar Rising of things we're excited about, though, generally it's been a video, it might be an article, we'll find out which one, when we just get to the point of making it. Otherwise, you can also check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at Triad Gamers. It's the same here as Twitch, and check us out. But otherwise, the only other thing I'll mention, just kind of as I was mentioning earlier in the stream, and I'm going to kind of turn off the sound for this, but one thing that we do want to kind of call attention to is that September is Suicide Prevention Month, and unfortunately, it is a large issue that generally affects a lot of LGBTQ people, specifically teens and young adults, and especially during this time with quarantine, where this it's unfortunate. They may be in not great situations. Either they went away to college to get some freedom, or kind of had a way, but then they had to move back home for some reason, and they're kind of stuck at home in maybe not safe situations for them. But the Trevor Project, which is kind of right above me there. Oh, I need to get better at pointing. They are an amazing resource. They're actually someone that was one that I was used growing up. They have kind of a social media site that you can be on from about, I think it's 15 to 25, for sure to 25. And basically then at that point your account's gone. But it's a social media way to kind of reach out and um, meet others like you across the country where you might not have that situation elsewhere. And also, just like the National Suicide Hotline, um, it's something that is a place where you can call, you can text, you can chat. There's so many different vectors to do so. Where if you are having those feelings, you know, there's someone to talk to, there's someone to reach out to, and who can help you with those feelings. So something we kind of put together is that if you want to check them out, we recommend it. Again, there's no kind of tie together. There's no goal that we really have. We just, we're just appreciative, and we kind of make sure to find ways to fundraise for them and to help them out in our own lives. So we wanted to kind of extend that in case you also would want to check them out, or in case you know anybody that does need help, because that's something that if we're the front lines in making sure that our friends can get help if they need it. So feel free to check them out. Otherwise, and we'll talk about them for the rest of September, just with it being Suicide Prevention Month. But otherwise, I think this is the end of our stream. I can check to see if we have anyone to raid, just to kind of continue the raid channel, since we got one there. So let's see who we might have here on our stream. Uh, do, 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 do. I am good at this, I promise. Uh, let's check it out. Who do we got around? There is a Commander game going on, it looks like. So maybe we'll go that route to Commander RC. Yeah, let's go that route. Oh, they're on break? Oh, well. This is why I have him behind me, so he tells me these things. Otherwise, I can throw it to kind of Ben Wheeler. Just go that route, or no, we'll go with Jana Amari. I like her. She's fun. We'll go that route, and we'll kind of initiate that over. So thanks for stopping by tonight. Again, be safe. Um, check out some of our streams in the future. Follow us if you don't generally see us, and we'll send you over some more magic content. Bye bye. Have a good night.